Hey everybody, welcome. We're here. This is High Shelf Collective. We're here on a Tuesday night. We're keeping things busy in October, so we're here for like the fifth time this week. It feels like I don't know. It's only Tuesday, so that's not really possible. But yeah, here we are. Tonight we're gonna be playing Junction City, which is a system neutral modern horror story adventure. How do you guys kind of like categorize it over there at Storywood?
Yeah, it is a system neutral uh, modern horror adventure. Like
Adventure,
that's
sweet.
exactly what it is. Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
adventure.
Awesome. Yeah, so we'll be jumping into that in a second. But before we do that, talk about what we got for the rest of the week. Tomorrow night, come back right here um, at what is it? When do we start that game? Like 7:30 Central for Red Markets, and then come back on Saturday. We got another thing going. We got let me check the calendar here. I got it pulled up. Oh no, skipped one. Come back Friday for the return of Brindlewood Bay. We're back playing our cozy old ladies solving horribly terrifying mysteries. Or at least we're getting there. We're progressing to horribly terrifying. We're still like firmly in the murder she wrote stage of the game. So it's still pretty cozy. But we'll have Andy back. Homeboy's back in the States with us. Going to be here to play some games. And then on Saturday, we've got Trophy Dark again with Mike. And we've got Rich, K Hawk, which is Heather's Mike, and Blair, which if I had to pick three people to adventure and try to kill each other, that's an interesting group to do it. So I'm excited to see what happens. It's a fun. That's a fun little triangle of vibes there. Very excited for that. But yeah, that's what we got this week, and then yeah, that's what we got. So without any further ado, let's jump into this whole thing. Scott, what do we got? What's going on?
All right, so we've got Junction City, which we said before was a system neutral kind of modern horror adventure. It was written by well, he's going by Doom Koala because he's active military. He didn't want to put his actual name on it for the current time, at this current time. And it's the game was illustrated by someone who also doesn't go by his name. His name is it's Spooky Gang, and I've done some editing on it. But it was a Kickstarter. It was successful. We're probably going to deliver it on it in mid-December, and so right now we're just kind of playing it, giving people a feel for what it's like before it finally does officially come out. But that's what we're going to be doing. Think we're going to have some fun. We're going to be using, because it is system neutral, you can use any kind of modern uh, RPG system that you want to play it with. We're going to be playing it with kids on bikes, though. After it was written and started deciding like how we were going to play it for some con games and stuff, it was just like, wow, kids on bikes is perfect for this game. So we're going to use that system. I don't know how much time I'll spend on explaining the rules of kids on bikes. It's a pretty simple system. I'll probably just explain it whenever we need to, when somebody has a question in the actual gameplay. Since this is not a kids on bikes tutorial. um, but let's get started. So the premise of this adventure is you are all playing a member of a family. Okay. And somebody in this family has an Uncle Carter who went missing 2 years ago and has finally been like declared dead. And just so happens in his will, his home was left to somebody in your family. So that's kind of the premise. You've inherited this home, and for some reason, your family has decided that it's a good time to pack everything up and move to Beverly or Junction City. Is really what you're. And so the very first thing you have to do to start this game is to decide what is your family makeup. Like, are you a single parent family? We have 4 players. Are you a single parent family with 3 kids? Are you that traditional nuclear family of 2 parents and 2 kids? Are you 2 parents, an uncle who can't get his life together and 1 kid? So that's kind of just that's what we have to decide the very first thing is what kind of family do y'all want to play?
Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. I mean, weird uncle just sounds right up Lewis's alley.
That's exactly what I was thinking as well. I was like, Lewis has got to play the weird uncle, right? Like, that's what we're here for.
So
I mean, he does a really good old man voice, but he also does a good baby. I don't know.
God damn it. Why am I like the central figure? Why am I the deciding factor?
I've played a few games with you here so far, and weird uncle is that vibe.
Okay, I mean, I'm a weird uncle in real life, so you know what? I'll take that. We can do the weird uncle.
So
Okay.
I have played one game at a con where it was a single parent, their weird brother, you know, and then two kids, or we can do it however way you want to do it. So if Lewis is the weird uncle, what does everybody else want to do in this like family situation?
I'm trying to think. So we know we have
You have an
like,
uncle.
We have an uncle.
Yeah.
we need to build out. Does anybody feel like they want to take on the responsibility of parenthood tonight?
I'll single mom it up.
Single mom it up.
Yeah,
That way you
you'll
get to
be my brother taking care of the kids.
Yeah, normally wine aunt, tonight wine mom.
Yeah, tonight's
But
wine mom.
Still drinking probably more than should
Definitely
be
probably
allowed.
drinking more than allowed for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we got a single mom, her brother, and I guess her two children. So, all right, we'll go with that. So we got a single mom, her brother, and two children. So the next thing you want to do after you kind of decide what your family makeup is going to be is you decide what kind of character you're going to play. Like what kind of typical family archetype character are you going to play? And so if you roll 20, which I know we don't have on this right here, there are some character templates for you to pick from.
God, I already found mine.
Yes. So what they have to choose from is blue collar worker. These are the adult characters. Blue collar worker, conspiracy theorist, or the overprotective parent. And then for the kids, you can choose from the jock, the loner weirdo, or the scout. So the scout's like a kid, like under like 10 or 11 years old. And then the jock and loner weirdo are supposed to be like teenagers. Now these are all templates that were taken directly from Kids on Bikes. If you're not playing Kids on Bikes, the Junction City book has a lot of suggestions for templates that you could use to build your character around. So, yeah, what do you want to play? Which ones?
Lewis, what you thinking?
I'm thinking either like blue collar worker or conspiracy theorist, only because conspiracy theorist works, but blue collar worker I feel like could also be a vibe. But what about you, Taylor?
I mean, I feel like I have to be overprotective parent.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you know, yeah, I'll do the conspiracy theorist, but it'll be weird.
Okay. No, that's good. All right, so we got a overprotective parent and a conspiracy theorist. You should be able to get into your character sheet. I made it so that everyone can get into every single one of them. And if you want, you can change the name of your character to whatever you want to think of. But
I can only see the tab that says bio and info.
Yeah, we can't see the full info.
Yeah, I can see the full sheets, but only on like blue collar worker and jock.
Okay.
Roll20 doing the Roll20 thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Well, I've played a couple of games using the same thing, and I have to go in and delete everybody's stuff, so I might have messed it up. So let me.
Casey, what are you thinking? What would you like to play?
So I'm thinking jock because that's usually the thing I know, right? But I might play it for the dice, but play it in a different way. I think that's the easier of the two. Because
every time he picks a jock, it's a new sport.
What's the sport? What's our niche sport tonight?
All right, so we got football. We did what?
Table
Table tennis for Kill Slash.
Rugby.
I think everyone should be able to get to all the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how
Ooh.
old are y'all so I can figure out
What?
how old I am?
Well,
I'm 17. It says.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
cool.
I can't get to Loner Weirdo,
you can't
which
get
I
to one.
think is what I'm gonna do because I just can't. I can't find it within my soul to be a Boy Scout. I just can't. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
tried.
when
I
when I
tried to
played
find
this-
it. I couldn't.
when I played this with the game creators, the illustrator for the book played the scout, and he played it as he was a Boy Scout, but he was like a Nintendo addict, and so he was all excited when he got a new game and stuff. It was pretty funny. All right, so
Ain't
now
going
that we
for
know,
it.
so we're gonna be conspiracy theorist, overprotective parent, loner weirdo, and jock. So we've got 2 teenagers, and I believe the loner weirdo's like listed as younger than the jock. So now that we know who in the family we're going to be, now we are going to flesh our family out. What is the family's last name?
90s last name.
Is there a 90s last name? I don't know.
The 90s last name.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of sitcom last names, right? Like that's the vibe I'm feeling tonight. Tell me I'm wrong, but
Let me look up names from Saved by the Bell.
Or Tanner. Like
I was thinking something like very dumb.
What did you think?
what are you thinking?
The first thing that popped in my head was like the Jekylsons.
Jefferson.
The Jekylsons?
I like
and, and it's those damn Hydemores that are always causing trouble.
I'm here for it. I said the Jekylsons.
I like Jekylson. It's like
all right, the Jekylsons it is. All right, does your family have a pet at all? You know what? Let's ask some more questions a little bit to get to know who your characters are, and then we'll come back.
Right.
So I guess whose uncle is Uncle Carter? I guess that would be Sharon's.
Yeah.
And
Sharon.
and what's have you named your character Lewis yet?
I'm thinking something simple, just Peter.
And Peter, Sharon and Peter.
Yeah.
Sharon and Peter. Our parents were so original.
Yeah, they were
I
very
mean,
boring.
they were. Let's see, when were they? When would they have been born? This was probably in the like normie core decades, you know.
Yeah, it'd been like 50s, 60s.
How old is your character, Ethan?
I don't. It didn't say on my sheet. I think if I'm younger than 17, I'm gonna be 15.
15. Okay.
Like the most annoying age.
All right. So, what do you want your family's economic status to be?
What's like above trailer park, but like under like a decent
medium.
like a yeah like a
Probably moving from like an apartment. You know, like we had like a big family apartment kind of deal.
yeah.
Would be above.
So, like lower
That's
middle
called the
class.
ghetto.
Yeah.
The ghetto.
Lower middle. Yeah.
Okay, lower middle class it is.
As somebody who grew up in lower middle class, we just call that the ghetto.
All right. So, why does the family need to move and start over? What event in y'all's life has triggered?
Peter, what'd you do?
What? There was a PTA meeting, and I started talking to all the parents and teachers about some weird conspiracy about like the Game Boy being a mind control device, and I was like, oh, you got to see it. Like, it's not the same. I've been seeing all these kids, and then one day, you know, I get a letter, you know, Child Protective Services. They're like, what the fuck's going on?
All right.
Running from CPS because you're a crazy conspiracy.
No, they just said no. They were worried about other people's families. Like the entire neighborhood was like, no, this guy's crazy. We gotta get him out of here. So we just moved.
Y'all are moving because
to
crazy.
run from the shame that
You're-
Peter has put upon our family.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so we can't be like we got to be like in a decent school district at least then for anybody to care about what happens at the PTA meetings.
Very true.
Even
I
What
saved up.
we
I got us a
are-
really good apartment.
yeah, it was a pretty
I was
decent
gonna say-
apartment. Location
It-
mattered.
It was that apartment that was right on section, like right that met up against it, and we just so happened in the new what they call
The
those?
zoning or whatever.
The new zoning that came along. It just so happened half of that apartment complex got out, and we were on that half. So we got into the new school district that way. That's the only reason why we're there.
All right. In general, where are you moving from? Like, you can give me just like a coast, or you can give me an actual city. Where are you leaving?
I feel like we're leaving East Coast.
Yeah.
Boston.
Maybe going to like
I'm
to like
Boston.
Midwest
Boston.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, and so Junction City's in the Midwest. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
Nebraska, because it is Junction City, Nebraska.
How about
Nebraska's the void. Let's go Ohio, like a state that
There we
actually
go.
exists.
So we want to go to the crackhead spot of the Midwest.
I mean, it's Ohio, right? Like Akron's kind of nice.
Fair enough.
all right? Cool.
It's all right.
Okay.
So- Have y'all named all your characters yet? Let me see.
I think I've got mine.
So you got Andrew Jeckelson, Xander Jeckelson, Peter Jeckelson, and Sharon.
Oh wait. What are my children's name?
Andrew and Xander.
Listen, Xander's the name I chose for myself. All right.
Yeah, say his name was probably actually George,
Yeah,
and he's like, "No, I'm Xander
Okay.
now."
no.
Yeah. So
I got really into
George.
punk rock and stuff.
I'm always mad about it because I like named you after my father.
Grandpa's a dick.
I like that. All right. So Xander is actually named George, but embarrassed of his name. All right. Sharon Peter. All right. So Xander, how do you feel about the fact that your mom is making you move to Junction City, Ohio?
Basically, I think it's a ton of bullshit. If I had to sum it up eloquently. But I hear the punk rock scene's pretty dope. Like the emo scene's pretty dope out here in the Midwest. It's gonna really take off in about 10 years, so I'm ready for it.
So I take it you listen to a lot of Sunny Day Real Estate right now. And
Yeah,
that
it's
kinda
it's all
stuff.
it's all that like pre, like I know MCR is not a thing yet because we haven't had 9/11, but we're getting there. We're heading in that direction.
Oh, it's the Midwest, so you like the Get Up Kids and the other ilk of the Midwest emos of
Yeah,
the mid-90s.
Absolutely,
All right.
absolutely.
All
Oh,
right,
just a
those.
bunch of racket, really.
Yeah, it's all.
It's about my feelings.
That's what my mom used to tell me. All
Yep,
right.
same.
Let's see here. Xander thinks it's lame, but looking forward to basement shows.
Yeah.
All right. Andrew, how do you feel being the jock in the family? And 17, which means you're like a senior in high school. How do you feel about your mom making you move to a no-name town in Ohio your senior year?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty betrayed right now because I had we did say Boston, so Boston College, and I don't know, that's the only decent school. Maryland looking at me for what's the stick game? Field hockey. What's the professional way of saying that?
Lacrosse? That's not field
What is it?
hockey. Lacrosse is not field hockey. Lacrosse is the one where you got the little net.
Yeah, yeah,
That's lacrosse.
lacrosse. That's
Oh, man.
that's really big in the.
Every time we list a detail about this family, we get a little more bougie.
All right, so you were
Like
you're
I
an
said.
up and coming lacrosse player, and now you
Yeah.
have to move to-
And now I'm in the middle of the Midwest, and so I guess I have to switch to football. Though there's not a good team in Ohio anywhere. What with the Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati Bengals? They were both garbage. Actually, were the Cleveland Browns in the 90s? Really? I forget.
I don't know. It's okay. We can still the Browns. We're still a bad team no matter when. Let's see here. All right. So, what is your relationship like, both of you? What's your relationship? We'll start with Xander. What's your relationship like with your mom and your Uncle Peter?
Uh, well, I don't think mom really understands like what I'm about. You know, she's been pretty, on my case about the whole name change thing.
Uh huh.
But you know, it's like my artistic vision. I just, I got to execute on it. Uncle Pete's fine. He says some weird shit sometimes, which is like different, very different than like my weird shit that I say. So like, we don't even really have a common ground there. But like, he's also
What's
an
this shit? He's the
outcast.
reason we're leaving, and y'all are pissed off at me. But Uncle Pete's fine. This is very much a
That's
family
how.
dynamic.
That's
It's
how
like
like
fuck
kids are.
mom.
That's how like kids are
Yeah.
though. Like, it's like Uncle Pete was just telling us, he's speaking his truth, man. People just aren't accepting enough.
All right, Andrew. What's your relationship like with your mom and your Uncle Pete?
I mean, I'm kind of mad still, but like I get it. I mean, it's a free house, and I would do it. So, but like still upset. Low key though, kind kind of understanding what Uncle's getting at. Like I back up mom, but like low key I believe my uncle
Conspiracy
half the
theorist
time.
in training.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's some. If you just look at it at the broader picture, it's like, oh, I get it, I get it. But like he doesn't want to show that, so he's like, whatever, uncle. Kind of like a nonchalant. Like he acknowledges uncle, he loves his uncle, but it's like, yeah, nah. And with his mom, it's like, I only got one more year until I have to get out, and then I'm out of here.
Fair enough. All right. So, what's the relationship like between each other?
Oh yeah, yeah, we're siblings.
Mm.
What do you think?
Other than the punk rock scene, what does Xander do?
Oh man, like it's just smashing some N64 all the time, um, with his loser friends and like Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, okay. So low key, he'll pick on you, but secretly he wants to join your games.
That's right.
He doesn't like being the jock, but to
Yeah,
keep up the whole facade at school, he has to.
yeah,
And he's I would say at school, it's very much a, hey, you don't talk to me, I don't talk to you.
yeah.
But if somebody messes with Xander, oh, it's coming like it's Hardy Boys coming off the top rope
And it's
out of
definitely
nowhere.
like Xander's definitely got like a bathroom sink like hair dye job going on, and like pierced his ears with a safety pin or something stupid, like the stupid things kids did in the 90s.
Yeah, it's one of those like, why would you do that? His brother would be like, why did you do that? Like, I got a part-time job. I could have bought you some professional earrings,
Nah,
man.
man, it's
We
not.
could
It's
have
like
gone to
it's less cool.
Claire's.
It's less cool that way. It's like significantly less cool if you don't do it
Yes,
yourself.
yes. I was going for that reaction.
Could have
Not
gone to
Claire's. Never
Claire.
Claire's.
It's way less badass.
All right.
Well,
So,
but I'm rocking Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Second Edition, if not Second Edition revised, depending on the year.
yeah. Well,
Which half of the
yeah.
'90s are we in?
All right. So, well, that's up to y'all. Um, I tend to just pick everything from the '90s, just in general. It's just easier that way. You have to constantly look up dates of things.
That's true.
So, Andrew, you obviously you do lacrosse as an after-school activity. Xander, do you have any after-school activities?
Dungeons and Dragons,
Oh, that's right.
and smoking pot probably. I'm a teen in the Midwest in the '90s. I'm probably smoking
That's
pot.
cool.
If we're
My
anywhere
sweet
near
baby boy, never would he.
So Xander, how's your how does your character handle romantic situations? What's your are you Rico Suave, or are you like really shy?
Oh no, he's oh man. Oh yeah, no, it's real sad over there. He's like a letter like a poetry and a letters kind of guy, you know. He's got that like very soft poet's heart that nobody's going to give a shit about until college.
Uh-huh.
So it's really not going well at this point.
Okay.
But there's probably like in his friend group, there's probably like at least 2 girls
Uh-huh.
that like the 6 guys are all have a crush on. Like,
Sure. Yeah.
if I'm just trying to recreate a nerdy friend group in the 90s, like that's part of it, right? Like,
No, that is. I was in that kind of friend group. I wasn't the one who had the crush, but I sat there and watched like 4 of my friends all crush after the same girl, and I was just like, oh, you guys are.
you would like that, and that didn't go away in the 90s. That stayed. Like I was in college, and there was a group of kids who would sit like on the couches in the student union building and play video games, and I watched
Yeah.
that group tear themselves apart over the 2 girls in that group. It was like over a course of months. It was vicious. It was brutal.
All right, Andrew, how are you with your significant? You're attracted to whoever you're attracted to. How are you with that?
I'm oblivious because it's all
Okay.
about the sports. Like I wouldn't know
Oblivious
somebody.
to
I am
what?
oblivious. I am oblivious to it. Like if
All right, we're gonna have
if
fun
it's
with that.
not about sports, it's a video games. Yeah, I have no clue.
All right, that sounds good. All right, so adults.
Oh hey.
All right,
Oh
Sharon.
boy.
Sharon,
Sharon, that's me.
what is your occupation, Sharon?
Oh, overprotective parent. What would my occupation be? I think she's like maybe at one point was like a nurse, but now has 2 kids and is an only parent. So maybe it's just like a dental hygienist or something, you know, a normal like 8 to 5, but it's still in the medical field.
Oh, she restarted. Yeah.
Yeah, she researched.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you
Makes
could be
it
like a
much easier.
nurse. You could be like a nurse.
Maybe like a just a normal,
like
like
a
practitioner.
podiatrist offices, like a
Yeah,
podiatrist
yeah.
office, because they have like super easy hours. You know.
Yeah, there we go. There you go.
All right, so wait, what did you just say?
Nurse. Well, yeah, we'll just say she's a nurse, but like just like a local practitioner's like tiny doctor's office.
Okay, local practitioner.
Nurse at like the GP or like a specialist with really inconvenient hours for everybody on the planet except for
Yeah,
them.
they close at like 4 p.m. Don't open until like 10 a.m.
Yep.
And for some reason are closed on Mondays and also Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird.
All right,
And you have to have a referral to get in the door.
Yep.
all right, Peter, what's your occupation?
Since I'm constantly like looking up stuff at the library on my free time, I imagine he's on commission for half of the stuff, and then he hustles the other. So I'd say like, by day he's like a mechanic, trying pretty decent, just does stuff when he can,
Okay.
makes some money that way, and then at night he's like probably doing some kind of like after hours construction stuff, or not like driving stuff from here to there, setting stuff up while for like the morning crews and shit, something like that. Just job to job, he goes for whatever.
Job to job. Okay, cool. At first he's like, just driving, picking stuff up, taking it here. Like he's an Uber driver. That wasn't in the 90s.
Yeah, that wasn't in the 90s. But
all right, no, I get what you mean. So in this new town, Sharon, what do you plan on doing for work?
She's probably like applying to different doctor's offices and things, but maybe like until then, literally just like doing some like house cleaning until she gets a call.
For her own house or for other people's houses?
For other people. Putting it in the newspaper, trying to get some money until she gets another nurse gig.
All right, sounds good. Peter, what are you planning on doing?
Um,
I guess using
Prob-
your mechanic skills, maybe.
yeah, trying to advertise, where I can. Probably doing very similar stuff until I can get more situated.
Okay.
Just working on that.
All right.
Date tree mechanic.
All right. Sharon and Peter, what is your brother and sister relationship like?
What do we like, Lewis?
I'd say, most days it's probably like, like I'm going to do like it's very like neutral, just like, at this point we're like used to each other's existence. And then every couple days either something happens where I like find out some new fucking like thing on like the internet after like days of trying to like search through. And I just come home and I'm like, Sharon, you will not fucking believe what I heard. Alright. Fucking General Motors, they're taking all the airbags out. It's fucking insane.
Yeah,
I don't. They're trying to kill us all. Like, just I go on like a weird tangent for like 3 days straight, and then it's back to normal.
So comfortable enough in a normal relationship until you go off the deep end, and then probably just try to distance myself from you at all.
Yeah.
means
If we're in the
possible.
public, if
I do
it's
not
one of those,
pretend. Yeah, I don't know you.
yeah, not know each other. I don't know that though. I'm just like, she's my sister. I love her, and she's great.
Okay. That's very healthy, though, I think. You'll have a very healthy relationship.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too
Could
bad
be worse.
considering. It could certainly be worse.
All right, Sharon. What's your relationship like with your two boys?
Well, they are the light of my life, but I think they're growing up. George doesn't like his name anymore, and I'm learning to accept that. And they can do no wrong in her eyes because she thinks she has everything on lock. She's that overprotective parent. She does not know about the smoking pot or the satanic panic happening in the next room. She's clueless.
Okay. Clueless.
But like she thinks
Amazing.
they're falling
She has-
straight in line to what she has put in place for them.
We're gonna go to college. It's gonna guarantee us just an excellent job and economic success. There's no housing crash coming in 2009. We're gonna be fine.
No,
We're gonna be fine. I'll be fine. I don't know about you. I'll be fine. I'm almost there. I think I'll just miss it.
So,
Lucky
Peter,
bastard.
what's your relationship with your nephews?
Well, Xander's fucking weird. I think he's a nerd and getting into like really, weird stuff. But he's cool, I guess. He's all right. I think we get along just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to say though that Andrew, on one part, love him. He's my nephew. Another part, he intimidates me.
Oh.
Yeah, he's getting built. I'm like, damn. Cross really doing it for him.
All right. So, would you say it's more intimidated as far as jealousy, or intimidated because you're afraid?
More jealousy, I'm like, how can he do that? I couldn't do that when I was young.
Jealous of Andrew's physique. All right.
He's supporting you, Uncle. What the hell?
I mean, I love you. It's just, there's that little tinge of like anxiety. How are you gonna be as an adult,
All right. So, Sharon, do you have a favorite child?
Oh no.
You can say no. I'm just saying. Do you have a favorite child?
No. I love both my boys equally.
All right. Is there anything you adults are hiding from the kids?
We're fucking broke.
Yeah, we have no fucking money.
Um,
We're living paycheck by paycheck.
so I guess one last question.
Very Midwestern thing to say.
Why are you a single mom, Sharon?
Well, why am I a single mom? I mean, I feel like I really had to have hated my ex for me to change my name back to Jeckelson. So
Hey, the
Maybe
Jefferson
my
family is a
children's
family
name.
name of pride, all right?
No, not even your name, like all the kids' names as well.
Yeah, I changed all of our names back to Jeckelson.
It's
So
either
he was probably some real ass.
either that or Peter is actually your brother-in-law and not your.
No, I like us. I like us being blood.
Okay.
That's
All
fine.
So
Um,
did George maybe slip the Xander on the name change form? They're like, that's legal now.
yeah, 100%.
And
I feel like she probably let it happen too, just because, there's the move happening, the divorce happened, so much happened. She's like, fine, we're gonna pay the lawyers once, just do it.
You just
I like-
changed every. Does their dad know that you changed all their last names back to your maiden name?
Yeah. I probably this was the 90s, so took a photo, waited for it to develop, stuck it in an envelope, mailed it to him of like all the stuff done and just like flipping them off. It was like really dramatic. Maybe I don't know.
I think
Okay.
probably like he had like an affair.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. It was something that I was like, you are dead to me. Goodbye.
Yeah. And like he revealed all this stuff. Like it was like, I've actually been with her for years. At the same time, I'm
Had
sorry.
another family.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah,
totally
he
had
had
a
another
second
family.
Yeah.
Dad had a second family. That's the most
Yeah.
that's the most just 20th century garbage I've ever heard. It's just a
Yeah.
whole
Actually,
second family.
can that be the secret that we keep from them?
Yes. Actually, yes. Let's do that.
Dad has a second family, and the kids don't know about it.
Kids don't know about the second family where like one son is like 20 or something. Like it was well established before us.
He was in
And
sales.
then the other one's like 7.
He was in
Yes.
sales
Yeah.
on business trips
in
all the time. He's got like
sales.
3 families probably.
Probably we only know
Oh my
about one
God.
other.
Chronic family man.
Yeah.
It's just like
Is the
the
album
awful-
The
the
Chronic out
awful-
yet?
yeah, just the awful. Yes. just an awful like
is that?
twist on that word of you're a family man. He was a chronic family.
Rock.
He couldn't stop being a family man. He really tried.
Couldn't stop having families.
Just kept going.
All right, so
It was a spicy
So-
family.
so all right, so Peter, Sharon, your Uncle Carter has been gone missing for 2 years. He's finally pronounced dead, and you have inherited his house in Junction City, and y'all have decided to move all your children there, yourselves and your children there, and we are going to pick up the story as you arrive in Junction City at your new home. Before that, though, I'll give a quick run through of how the character sheets work and stuff. So if you go to your character sheet and then you click on the character sheet section, you'll see where it has on the right hand side, it has like fight, brains, charm, flight, brawn, grit. So those are your 6 main stats. You know what I didn't do for y'all is I didn't make available to you what those stats do. I will just I will tell you what to roll whenever those things come up. If you look down past that, you'll see there'll be adversity. Actually, to the left of that, it says adversity. So if there's any checks, uncheck those. Anytime you fail a roll, you can check one of those boxes. If you want to, you can take away one of those checks to give yourself a +1 to your roll. And then there are some abilities that you have that might allow you to spend those to do an ability. And abilities are, if you go down further on your character sheet where it says strengths, there should be 1, 2, or 3, depending on what character you're playing, checkbox checked. And those equate to actual mechanical things in the game, which if you scroll to the bottom, I have written out the rules as to what those do for you.
Gotcha.
It also will tell you what, if you have any bonuses to your rolls, it'll tell you what bonuses you have. Whenever you click on one of those things to roll the dice, it will ask if you have any bonuses, and you put in whatever your bonus is if you have one for that particular skill.
Cool.
On the right-hand side, it says flaws. Flaws are just to maybe help you role play your character. You can ignore them or you can use them, but they don't provide any mechanical advantage to anything. So that's a basic kind of rundown of the character sheet. And yeah, we'll get started. So you roll up to a nice house that has did I not? I thought I had an image to share with you, but I don't. I apologize. You roll up to a nice blue house. It's a blue 2-story home in a nice little quaint suburban neighborhood in a very small town of Junction City. There is a nice little banner across the front of it that says "Welcome," and you kind of pull into the driveway in a beat up station wagon that you drive in. You sold all of your goods except for the clothes that you have because you knew that the home that you're moving into is fully furnished, and you don't have to worry about moving trucks. You're just like new life. We're starting over, washing your hands of it. So now that you're here at your new town, it's probably about maybe 3 in the afternoon. There are some things. It's Sunday, and there are some things that you know that you need to do now that you've arrived in this new town. The kids need to get ready for starting new school. I'm going to say you're already registered and the school's expecting you. Adults, you probably need to look for a job now that you're here in town. Also tomorrow, your Uncle Carter's lawyer, whose name is Lucas Weiss, is expecting you to stop by his office on Monday sometime to sign all the paperwork for having taken over this home. Conveniently, Lucas Weiss also lives here in this small town and has an office in the downtown main drag. And otherwise, you are free to, go up to your new home and explore your new house and pick your bedrooms and do whatever it is you would like.
All right.
I think Xander's gonna just with a huff, kind of just try to go in first. Probably doesn't have the keys though, so just has to kind of stand there
where are
like
you
this by the
going?
door. I want to pick my room.
It's just going to be the basement, right? I mean, you were in the you tried.
I don't know.
You literally in our apartment tried to live in the basement. Of
I've
our
never
apartment
seen the
complex.
basement of this place. There might be a boiler down there. There might be stuff,
Oh, you're right. There might be a boiler. Maybe we shouldn't live in the basement, That's probably not the best place to be sleeping. It might be moldy. It'd be bad for your lungs,
It's
How
hospitable.
about we
I doubt
look
that
at
would be the
rooms
worst
on the
thing
second
for him on his
floor?
lunch.
Uh-huh. Let's look at second floor rooms first. I'm ignoring what you had to say there, sir. Let you have a pass today. It's been busy. Anyway, Peter, unlock the door.
I thought
So
you had
Uncle Peter, the keys.
Oh, shit. I don't have the keys.
hold up, and then I just
So,
dive in the car. Just, here's a key.
yeah, there you go.
Under the seat.
So yeah, you get the keys and you open the door and you have come into a home that looks like it's basically almost a little bit out of the 70s ish. It looks like the house could use a really in need of a remodel, but you're greeted to a pretty large living room with a couch. There's like a little dining room off the side. You can see there's like a kitchen towards the back of the dining room area, and there's some stairs that go up to the second floor.
Rush up to the second
It's a
floor.
little kind of musty smelling since the house has been sitting here empty for about 2 years. There's a good amount of dust on everything. And Xander, you said you're running up. You run
Yeah,
to the second.
just run up.
You run to the second floor. This is a pretty decent sized home. It's got a 4-bedroom home. So you start looking at all the rooms. You see one's obviously the master bedroom, and then there are 3 smaller. There's 2 equal size, medium sized room, and then like kind of one small room that has like an angled ceiling because of the roof kind of angles down.
I want that one.
Okay.
If it's got to have the angled ceiling, like as few windows as possible.
Yeah, there's one window like on the far side of the angle where it's the smallest.
For now.
What?
Cover it. Cover it. But yeah, I'm gonna claim that one. I'm gonna throw my I got like a messenger bag with a bunch of like buttons and junk on it. That's where I kept all of my possessions that I was able to just fit in a bag because everything else went to the yard sale despite my protests.
Oh, all your D&D books too, or
all but like one. I've got like the monster manual left.
Oh shit!
Like that's the only one. I've gotta just remember the rules until I can find some new nerds to hook up with. You know how hard that is.
All got sold.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
I guess
Andrew, you go pick your room next.
I guess I mean any of them would do. I'm only going to be here for a year. And he rolls upstairs, and I guess I'm looking for an open room, one with the bathroom, if I could get that one.
Oh, there's one bathroom in the hallway, and then there's the master bedroom that has a bathroom like attached to it.
I want to try that for that one.
All right, so you head towards the master bedroom as if to claim it, and I don't know. Do any of the adults have anything to say about that as you watch him do this?
I mean, I'm fine with it. Sharon?
He's only going to be here a year. We'll let him have it. He reminds us every day he's only going to be here a year.
Keep saying it.
Keep saying it.
Keep rubbing it in our face.
If he's still here in a year, we're kicking him out and I'm getting that room back. Not kicking him out of the house, just out of that room. He can have one down the hall. I'm not heartless. Maybe.
Okay.
I'll take that.
That's some very generous parents you got there, Andrew. All right.
It was
so
a power move.
Yeah. You all pick all your rooms. Inside each room is just it's got a bed, it's got like a dresser of drawers. They're most of the rooms are empty. The master bedroom though still has like Uncle Carter's clothes and stuff in it in the closet. And a bunch of like boxes. He's got a bunch of boxes in his closet as well. Is there anything else y'all would like to do? Explore the home more? Do y'all have anything?
Is there a garage?
There is a garage. Yeah, you walk into the garage, and just so happens in the garage is like the same kind of station wagon that you have, but probably like 10 years older, like an 80s version of the station wagon that you have. And it's just sitting in the garage.
Goddamn. Is there like are there keys around, or is it just like locked? Can I open it?
The door is unlocked. You can open it. However, there doesn't seem to be any keys anywhere. There's none on the dashboard, none in the glove box, nothing on the seat. So no, you don't see any keys anywhere.
Oh, I got a book on hot wiring. Okay.
All right, well, Andrew, since you're getting the master bedroom, it means you have to clean out all of Uncle Carter's things, okay? It's a good trade-off.
What?
You can take the room down the hall if you want, and I'll move those boxes, but then you'll have to
Listen, Uncle.
share the bathroom.
How lazy is Andrew? He's not that lazy.
You're not lazy. You're like a lacrosse star.
Right, but as a former athlete, I was very lazy at that.
Yeah, athletes
enough.
always lazy at home.
Yeah, we're very late. So he's
Some of his clothes might fit you. You never know. You could find something interesting in there.
I was gonna say I want to look in the boxes real quick before I make up my mind.
All right, so you
no.
you open the boxes, and inside the boxes seem to be just like a bunch. So on the sides of the boxes, one of them says like Halloween, and the other one says Christmas, and then another one says doubles. Which box do you want to open first?
Doubles?
Yeah, one says doubles.
You said doubles? Oh, I'm opening that one. Oh,
Okay.
no, can you not hear me? Hello?
I hear.
Yeah,
You're good.
I
Yeah, we
can.
got you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I'm gonna open up doubles.
All right, so you grab the doubles box, you open it up, and there seems to be it's completely full of just Beanie Babies, and there seems to be multiple copies of the Beanie Babies in there. Like 3 or 4 of each one of these Beanie Babies are inside this box.
Yo, I think Uncle was into this kind of, and he shows Mom. He's like,
Yeah,
"Do you want these?"
Ooh, is there a Princess Diana one in there yet? That was the 90s, right?
sure. Yeah,
That was
there's
90,
you don't
94 is when she died, right?
you don't see a Princess Diana one in there though. No.
Damn.
Well, I think they're all probably pretty worthless, but I don't know. Maybe we can do a little bit of a yard sale.
Oh yeah. So, all right, I'll. I was like, you know what? You win, and I'll go down to the next one. But I'll look through the the Beanie Baby ones, and if there is a McDonald's Shamrock one that they sold back in the day for St. Patrick's Day, I'll take the Green Bear.
Oh, yeah, you don't see one of those in the doubles box either. No.
Ah, damn it.
No.
You actually, I think what you would see, is you see his son actually dejected, like kind of disappointed, low key after searching through
Fair enough.
as he takes off.
So there's a box called Christmas and one called Halloween. Did you want to open those as well?
What's our next holiday? Are we nearly Halloween time?
Sure, why not? It's a horror game. It's almost,
Hell
it's
yeah.
almost- yeah, it's October. It's October 12th.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ah,
The game's becoming real.
Monday the 13th. Oh no.
yeah, I will. I want to go through the Halloween box.
Oh yeah,
Just kind of open it. Look.
you open the Halloween box. It's also loads of Beanie Babies, but these are like Halloween themed Beanie Babies.
Oh, okay. This
It's
seems.
right about that time that you think you remember that other people in your family saying that Uncle Carter, he was an investor, and that he was currently making most of his money from buying and selling Beanie Babies off his GeoCities website. So that was because it dawns on you as you open the second, then you look in the Christmas box and you just find Christmas themed Beanie Babies.
I was gonna make a joke earlier
Hey.
that was like, it's just gonna be more Beanie Babies, but yeah, no, it just was more Beanie Babies.
Yeah, I don't.
The Beanie Babies thing is not actually in the game book. It's just something I like to throw in there.
I love it. I'm like, well, okay, and she'll just close the boxes back up and kind of push them over close to the door to move out at some point.
Okay.
I just be like,
I start walking up the stairs with my bag. I'm like, oh, what's that?
I don't quite. Uncle Carter liked Beanie Babies, huh?
Oh, it's Beanie Babies? Oh, sick.
They're all yours.
I take one of the boxes. Just
Oh,
fucking
if you
take
see
mine.
any boxes anywhere that say St. Patty's Day, will you make sure that you show Andrew?
I'll think about it.
Okay. I think we should probably get all of our linens together and go to a laundromat. This place is dusty and gross.
I mean, he might have had a washer dryer maybe.
Yeah, but there's like 4 beds we're gonna have to wash. I mean, if you want to take the time, go for it. She's just
I
like
mean,
getting all the dusty things off, like scooting around Beanie Babies boxes.
Yo, is it too late to say that I have a skateboard?
No, you can have a skateboard. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. I have a skateboard. That'll come into play at some point.
Probably just gonna ride it down the stairs and break your neck or something. But yeah, it'll probably come into play.
I'd like to say, as we have that conversation, I start heading back down after putting my bag in my room at least, just to see if there's like a washer in the basement, maybe.
Yeah, so you go down and you find the basement. I guess there's probably like an entrance to the basement in the kitchen. You go down into the basement, and it's it's not the biggest basement in the world. There's a water heater down there. There's a furnace down there. There's a bunch of boxes. One of them is marked St. Patty's Day. There's also a washer and dryer down there.
Well, do I handle the adult situation or the urgent situation? I'm gonna check the box real quick.
Yeah, inside you find this box, and it's just all whatever it is that that Andrew was looking for. The McDonald's,
I can't.
the McDonald's Patty's Day bear or something like that. Like it's
You
just
you don't remember the lime green
Oh,
shamrock?
yeah.
I think it was the. Okay, I'm like, is
I
this a
had one.
fever dream?
No,
Yeah, I
I
had
love.
one too. Okay.
I don't really know anything about Beanie Babies. I just
Oh yeah, those like weird light green ones. I think I had one actually.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. You had to get the shake. You had to get
Yeah.
It was like It was a promotional item because I am fat. It was a promotional item to get the Shamrock Shake, and you got that. You got the Beanie Baby.
yeah. Well, Uncle Carter seemed to have bought a lot of those milkshakes because he's got like, it brought all the Beanie Babies to the yard.
Oh my god.
So it's either 1997 or 2000.
Well, we'll go 97.
We'll go 97. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing 2 Shamrock Beanie Babies. If I look on
Yeah.
eBay.
I'm just gonna like
How much
close
are those
that box, put it on the stairs, and then I'm just gonna try to do a cycle at least of the washer, see if it works well.
Yeah, you know what? As even though most of the stuff in the house seems to be fairly old, like 20, like 70s, 60s type furniture, the washer and dryer seems to be like, less than 5 years old, like the newest version of the Maytag laundry units from like, 3 or 4 years ago.
All right. Well,
And
I
they,
guess-
they turn on just fine.
yeah, I
However,
guess.
you don't see any laundry detergent anymore.
Oh shit. Yeah. Upstairs, is there like a pantry that I can look through, like cabinets and stuff? Just maybe something. I don't know.
Yeah, you go upstairs in the kitchen, you open all the pantries, and you realize there's nothing in. There's like a can of Spam maybe, but everything else is empty. Like whoever, even though they left a lot of the clothes in the closet, whatever, somebody obviously had come through and cleaned out all the perishable items and stuff like that. You open the refrigerator. The refrigerator is empty. There's nothing in there. Maybe an old ketchup bottle. I don't know, but pretty much everything's empty.
Well, I look back at the can of spam. I know what I'm having for lunch tonight or dinner tonight. Lunch. What the fuck? What kind of time cycle is fucking Peter working on? Jeez.
His own.
I mean,
I guess I'll head back up. With the box, I'll look at Sharon and say, yeah, I think we do have to head out to a laundromat. But I like peek in. Does Andrew notice me at all? Like peeking into his room?
I think what you would be seeing Andrew doing is like making like Mom probably told him to get the linens together, so he's doing that real quick. But in between there, he's putting up posters. And when did it's at 97, so 98 was. So you see Tony Hawk, the Tony Hawk picture, and like all this X Games stuff, and he's starting stuff that you didn't notice before. So, but no, he wouldn't notice because he's also probably got a CD player, and he's got his music in with big headphones.
All right. Well, I'm just taking one of the Beanie Babies out the box and just like aiming straight for the back, just throwing it at you.
Cool. You'd be like, he turns around, kind of like the fuck, and then he sees, and you see a flash of happiness, and then he gets like tries to be that cool bro type kind of dude. He's like, cool. Where'd you find this, Unc? As he takes his headphones off.
None ya. And then I walk back to my room.
As soon as you leave, he's like super excited. Yeah. Because he had to sell his. He had to sell his at the thing, and now he's got a replacement.
There you go. There you go. All right. So y'all have kind of settled in. I guess maybe y'all need to make a trip to the laundromat. But so
You
what
get
would
all
y'all
the
like
sheets
to do?
done at once, It's easy.
Is that y'all want to
Man,
go to?
This
Y'all
is
want to go
hitting
to laundromat
so
as a
close to
family,
real
or
life.
Yeah, we gotta. I think Xander comes down with like his little satchel, and he's gonna like volunteer to go with just because he wants to see if there's like any other bit of civilization in this town. And the laundromat seems like it would be in a central location.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I
Why do you care about social interaction?
Must find my people.
There are probably nobody like you here, my friend.
There's
always
nobody
one.
like Xander anywhere. And she like ruffles his hair.
Also, I must post this
Unique.
letter to the
What-
love of
what-
my life,
that?
Yukiko.
What-
Who the F is that?
She goes by Yukiko now. She is an otaku like me.
One, what the hell's an otaku? Two, the fuck are we on about? Three, you are weird as fuck, bro.
Hey, language, sir.
You're
As long
weird
as
as
you're in the
F, bro.
Better.
So who is this person that you send a letter to?
Just some random like girl from his high school back home. He's gonna try to mail a letter to,
Okay.
who now goes by Yukiko, which is her otaku name.
Oh my god, my soul hurts so much.
Well, yeah. So back in '97, y'all were like really big in what Tenchi Mayu, and
I mean, like
Attention.
Dragon Ball was already like,
Dragon
Dragon Ball Z was going on by then. Like Rurouni
Yeah, Z
Kenshin,
was
there was like
going on.
some solid anime. Yu Yu Hakusho. We had the '90s has Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah,
some
you
solid stuff.
Sailor Moon,
Inuyasha.
Gundam Wing. Inuyasha started
There's
Gundam
some
Wing.
there's some like solid anime going on late '90s. It's really popping off by then.
fair enough.
we gave a solid date, and Ethan started getting his list.
You're right.
It's like, all right, now we go.
All right. So
No,
who's going? So Ethan wants to go to the to the laundromat.
Not
Who's all
Xander,
else?
Ethan.
I mean, sorry, Xander. Xander. Well, honestly, I think maybe Ethan does want to go to the laundromat, but Xander wants to go to the laundromat. Who is going to the laundromat with him?
I'm going.
Yeah, is it everyone except for Andrew, or Andrew is coming too?
So
Kick
there's
it.
no
Here.
there's no food in the house, so just remember that.
Yeah, I think that would be the thing. Andrew's like, all right, there's no food here, and I know how long these trips take with mom, so yeah, I think I'm gonna kick it.
All right. So the Jekyllsons go to the laundromat. That'll be our first scene. All right. I've never had anybody go to the laundromat before, so I'm trying to think like what is this laundromat?
I'm like
scene to
picturing
be?
it like a title card from It's Always Sunny, where it's like the
Yeah.
game does whatever. It's just the Jekyllsons goes
The
to the laundromat.
Yes, exactly. The Jekyllsons go to the laundromat. All right. So you jump into your station wagon and you drive into the actual center of town. This is a small town. You pass the school along the way. It's like a K through 12 school, like a single building with two main wings or whatever. You pass that up, and you as you're passing that up, you cross a stream, and on one side you see this really nice looking white church or whatever. And you pass that, and you go into there's like a one main drag in town. It's like Main Street, right? And on Main Street, you pass like an auto body shop. You pass. You see the offices of Lucas Weiss, the lawyer. Across the street, there is like a town hall / police station office, whatever, all in one. There is a bar called, I don't know, it's called Junction City Bar and Grill. And down the street, you can see like a small little bowling alley called Pin and Balls, and but right next to it is a laundromat, and the laundromat will be called Washers, and it's just got like a big washer, like a screw with a washer around it. It's called Washers.
Can I make a request, because this is just emulating my actual young childhood life? Can it have a tanning salon attached to it, like every Midwest laundromat I've ever been in has at least a tanning salon attached to it?
That is
Okay.
very specific.
All right, this
Dude.
does. It has a tanning salon right next to it. It's called Junction City Beach Adventures. I don't know. You know, you look at it; it looks very tropical themed, and like the sides of the windows has like, or it's got like just pictures of the beach on the
Fucking
front.
nailed it.
Yeah, and you can go and tan in there if you'd like. And then there's washers, and next to washers is the bowling alley called Pin and Balls. So you pull up to the laundromat. It's a typical laundromat. It's unattended laundromat. Rows of washers, dryers along the sides of the walls. There's like a machine that you can put in money and spits out, the soap and stuff. And there's like a little thing that says, if you need help, call this number sign on the wall.
All right.
All right, everyone, dig in the car. Look under your seat, see if there's any quarters anywhere. Check in by the seatbelt buckles. Sometimes they fall in there. Okay.
There's a change machine in there too that turns dollars into quarters.
Yeah.
We still
Or
gotta
why
check
make
the
more
car
quarters?
first. We're broke.
How much money would you say we had on us, like all together?
I mean, enough for laundry, maybe to buy some groceries on the way home.
Total, like that's all you have of your life savings is like.
Oh no, I mean on our
$200.
person.
We got
I
like
got the
a couple
checkbook.
hundred. We got a couple hundred more we made from the yard sale.
Yeah,
but...
for the whole yard sale.
We have at least at least $2,000. Those Beanie Babies were actually worth something back then.
It's true. We're gonna sell what we find
I
too.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember. I don't remember when Beanie Babies bottomed out.
I don't
They
know.
might have already
Like,
bottomed out
after
by 77. But anyway,
No, they had a slight surge when they in 2000, and then they
Yeah.
fell out after that.
Beanie Babies are like Beanie Babies were the Dogecoin of its time.
Right? Yes,
Well,
it
they're
was
not.
crypto before crypto.
It's not quite like crypto because it actually exists, but
That's
you know, it's like a physical thing that really exists. So
Come
talking-
on, Ethan, to the moon.
we're talking fungible tokens, not non-fungible tokens. Just FTs back in the 90s.
yeah. So you're there at the laundry mat. You're washing clothes. It's gonna take 30 minutes, not clothes, but like linens and stuff like that. It's gonna take at least half an hour for the clothes to wash. So what do you want to do in the meantime?
I would like to go explore the Main Street area and try to find some goths standing on a corner.
Some goths sitting on a corner. Okay.
Because that's the best place to find them on a Sunday. Because you know they're not in church.
Those are.
Fair enough.
You might be seeing a different crowd standing on a corner depending on what hour it is.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, it's probably like 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
You got like an
alright.
hour.
So, yeah. So Ethan wants. I keep saying Ethan. Sorry, Xander wants to go explore for goths.
Try to find my people. Try to find like a comic book store. Just anywhere where I think somebody who understands the darkness of my heart might reside.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. How about
Hey,
anybody
I know
else?
we're in a small town, but when you go walking around, you look both ways, okay? And don't talk to any weird looking strangers.
Mom, look at him. He is the weird looking stranger.
I meant more people that look like Peter. Don't talk to anyone that looks like your Uncle Peter.
Huh?
God damn.
I would never, mother.
You talk to me all the time.
You're the exception.
So it's
We
like
have
I'll
to
talk
talk
to you, just like never anybody who looks like you, right?
All right. So what is everyone else going to do while Xander goes and does that?
I think. I don't know if Andrew wants to do anything different, but I think we should look and see if there's a grocer around.
Yeah.
And
Get some food.
yeah, get some food.
Okay.
Maybe meet some people. I don't know.
Sure. So
So
you.
I'll go with Unc.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you look outside the wash. What did I call it? The washer. You look
Yeah.
outside the washer, and across the street is looks like there's a Piggly Wiggly across the street. Grocery shopping at. I don't know if Piggly Wigglies are in Ohio, but we're gonna go with it.
They are now.
There you go.
They was.
All right, so let's act out Xander's going down the street thing. So yeah, you start walking down the street, Xander. You pass up the town hall / police station office, and you pass up the Junction City Bar and Grill, and you start getting to the point to where you are getting close to the auto body shop, and which is just called the Auto Works. And as you get close, you see this one guy who's just kind of standing there at the corner, just like you thought. There's got to be a guy standing on the corner. So this dude, he's standing on the corner. He's got like a, he's wearing some jeans they're baggy. They're not jean co's though. They're just regular old like baggy jeans. He's got on a flannel shirt. He's got a backwards Raiders cap on.
Does not look like my people.
No, not really looking like the people at all. No, but he sees you walking down the street. He's like, "What's up, kid?" This kid looks like exactly your same age, though. What's
Okay.
up, kid? I haven't seen you before. Who are you?
I'm new in town. My name is Xander.
Xander. What kind of name is Xander?
Mine.
Oh, all right. I guess that makes sense. My name's Danny Berenger.
That
So,
also
like,
makes sense.
yeah, it does. So, like,
Things are making a lot of
you look,
sense here.
you look like a person who makes a lot of sense, if you know what I mean.
I do not.
Like, you look like a person who likes to go back behind the schoolhouse and and discover a new way of looking at life.
Hmm.
You like
I
to
think
smoke weed, kid? That's what I'm
I do.
saying.
I do. Yes, I do that.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. All right, cool.
Typically
Cool,
in
man.
basements.
Cool, man. You. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of basements around town. A lot of big basements in the houses around here. So
Xander
like,
would not have survived the 90s. Like kidnapped.
yeah. So you want to like meet some friends and like go smoke some stuff, bro? You look pretty cool.
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, my baby boy, no.
All right,
Like,
bro. Come
do you
on.
like
I got.
wait, do you like music?
Yeah, bro. I like music.
What kind of music?
All kinds, man. It's like whatever. We don't get much choices in this town as far as like radio stations. It's always just playing like there's the Jesus channel, and then there's like the the what's it called, like the classic rock, man, with like the Zeppelin and stuff, you know. But like my older brother Darren, man, like sometimes he'll go up to to Cleveland, man, and he'll bring back some cool stuff like Alice in Chains, man, and Red Hot Chili Peppers, dude. You like them?
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
You do?
And Santana.
And say, yeah,
Santana again.
Number one song of 1999.
what was it with that guy from what's it? What was that? Because I'm so cool, or I don't know how that song is called, but
Oh, man.
so Santana. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, man. That's something my dad listens to, but okay. Anyway,
It's better with the weed.
yeah. Well, bro, I think you might be right, dude. Anyway, I got my Walkman. You want to go listen to some tunes and smoke some weed? Like my brother, he helps out here at the auto body shop, so we can like go around back and smoke. It's no big deal.
Yeah, my mom and my weird uncle are doing some laundry, so that sounds like a perfect way to kill some time.
Yeah, dude, let's go. Uh, you made friends with Danny Berenger, the local pothead.
Nice.
So while you're doing that, Sharon, Pete, and Andrew, you walk into the Piggly Wiggly. It's kind of a weird place. Artificial lighting is fairly dim overall. You hear in the background a Santana song playing.
Everyone over the age of 20 really likes Santana in this town.
Lord have mercy.
You just hear Santana playing over the deals. There's not a whole lot of aisles in this store, maybe only like 6 or 7 at the most. It's not a very huge store. You see an elderly woman who's like pushing her cart around the produce aisle. You see uh, some pimpled up kid doing the meat pack, putting some meats on in the thing. So y'all can buy what you want. What would y'all like to buy at the Piggly Wiggly?
Big Wiggly.
Igglies and Wigglies, obviously.
Obviously.
I mean, they can
Well,
get their
I
perishables.
get-
I'm looking in the non-perishable aisles.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we got to get some Life cereal and some milk. You know,
Some banger stuff right there.
yeah. I'm trying to think of what my mother and father bought me in the 90s. There's lots of Life cereal. We're getting just like I should probably buy the things in bulk. It's like the 10-pound package of hamburger meat is like 3 cents cheaper per pound, so therefore it's worth it. And then that's all we eat for like a month. So she's probably just got her stock list.
No, what you do is you take it home, and you split it up, and you put it in
Yeah, and
Ziploc
put it in the
bags.
freezer.
You split into 1 pound portions, and you just toss those in.
Yeah.
I've lived that life. I lived the bulk life.
Oh. I still do.
Gotta do it.
I'm just saying, chest freezers, they're great.
Right. You get that on station.
So you can hide a body in those. Like Bernie Tita.
No.
All right, so you go looking for your food. You got your stock list. Do you want to talk to any of those people, the pimple kid or the old lady? You don't have to. I'm just saying those are the people you see as you're moving around the store.
I feel like I'd have to talk to the pimply kid, right? Because he's at the butcher area, right?
Well, he's stocking the meat section. Yeah.
All right. I guess I walk up and I'm like, "Hey, kid."
Oh yeah, sir. How can I help you, sir?
Just curious out of
Mm-hmm.
I guess the safety of my family. The
Mhm.
store doesn't use pink slime selectives instead of regular meat, right?
Oh no, sir. All this meat is fresh. It's fresh. We've had such an abundance of it lately too.
Oh, that's concerning.
From where?
Oh, just from because there's a lot of hunting that goes around here, and we've just been able to. There's been a lot of meat that we've bought from local hunters.
What kind of meat? Anything interesting?
Oh,
I'm just curious.
we got some elk right here. Strangely enough, bear meat. Have you ever had a bear before?
I
It's
have
supposed
not.
to be really good. It's really good. There's some regular deer over here. Mm-hmm. And then if you're just interested in the regular stuff, we also have some pork chops and we got some ground beef and there's some chicken but I mean the fresh hunted stuff's good.
How much is like the fresh stuff more than like the like farm stuff?
Oh, usually it's more expensive, but since there's been such an abundance of it, then it's kind of gone down a little bit. It's probably about 1.5 times the amount. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not asking for an actual price, don't worry.
Huh? Oh, an actual price?
No, I'm not asking for that.
Okay.
I just wanted,
just a little bit more. It's usually about 20% higher.
Well.
Yeah, old Jethro, one of the local hunters, he always brings his excess over here and we sell it for him. We check it, we test it for parasites and stuff. But lately, he's just been bringing in a lot of stuff. So.
Well, I think I'll take some of the local meat. I feel like that's more trustworthy.
Oh yeah. What you want? Elk or bear or deer?
A little bit of the deer.
The deer, okay.
And elk, but
deer. Here's some elk.
Yeah, like half for
really rich. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's a pound each. Pound each, sir.
All right.
Make some nice lasagna with the elk. I'll tell you, it packs a punch.
Oh, do you have a good lasagna recipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Um,
lasagna recipe. Yeah, if you go down the aisle with the hamburger helper, there's a really good one there that has a recipe for lasagna on it.
One moment.
Okay, that's a good
Mm-hmm.
tip.
That's how my mom makes it.
I'm sure it's amazing. I'm gonna have to try it. Andrew, honey, have you found anything you want?
Andrew, what has Andrew been doing? One, he looks at the pimply kid and he's like, I don't like you.
Andrew,
And
get that
he
look off your
doesn't.
face.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. This is my first time as a job. I'm only 16 years old. I'm trying my best. How come nobody accepts me?
What the fuck? Hey man, hey man.
Language.
He looks at you. He's like,
They pick on me in school, and now they pick on me at my job.
I just wait a minute. Hold up, wait, hold on. I ain't going down for this. One, I just looked at you. Calm down.
You said you don't like me.
I gave the look. I know I gave the look. I
Oh,
never
okay.
said I didn't like you.
I know
I
that
never
look.
said that.
All the kids in school give me that look.
Fair
Anyway,
enough.
I gotta get back to
I
work. There's the meat. Oh, I hate new people. And he runs off back to the storage.
Come on.
Matt,
Can we
Back in
file a
Andrew just
complaint?
kind of he looks at his mom and uncle and like, well, that escalated quite quickly. Do I have like resting bitch face or something?
Yeah, sweetie, you do. You definitely do.
Tired.
Also,
I,
please do not say bitch anymore. Okay, we've talked about this now twice today, and your language is getting a little ridiculous. Okay.
okay.
I get you're not in a good mood, but like, you know, you really gotta stop swearing.
Meanwhile,
Uncle,
It's fucking rude.
Uncle.
Peter, this is where they learn it.
okay.
I'm not going to make any lasagna now. I'm
So
gonna walk off.
do y'all have everything you're ready to buy, or
Yeah.
I think about this time, like Xander walks in to the
Okay.
grocery store and he's got that kind of far away look in his eye
yeah,
and goes
You
to the
might be-
freezer section
Calm down.
looking for pizza rolls.
What's the pizza rolls?
he goes to the
Pizza rolls and bagel bites.
and then he goes down the the medicine aisle and grabs some Visine.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you get up to the counter. At the register is an attractive young lady. She isn't really paying much attention to you. She's like smacking her bubble gum or whatever, and she's scanning. It's all beep, beep. But then she looks up and she sees Andrew, and she's just like, "Oh, hi. Are you new in town?" And just talking to Andrew only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
I
first
haven't
day.
seen you
Mhm.
around town. Are you going to be going to the school? Right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. What grade are you in?
Senior.
Oh, wow. Me too. It's so cool that you've come to there's always never like, new people very often. And it's like you already know everybody. And it's like, everyone's really lame. And it's so cool to see like someone new come to the school. My name's Susie, by the way. And she's all like, she like puts her hand out kind of like this.
I just like elbow Peter and like nod my head at them.
So Andrew just does this, like, yeah, what's up? And does like one of these.
Anyway,
And
my name's Susie Super Cool. And
super cool.
yeah, that's just it's a family name. And
I mean, can't
but
judge my last name's Jeckelson.
Jeckelson, Susie Jeckelson. Anyway, that's such a nice name. It's such a nice name you have. Oh my god. Well, I really hope to see you at school tomorrow.
I mean, unless I get hit by a bus.
Oh,
Which I don't think.
I hope that doesn't happen. Because that would be really sad, right? I mean,
Yeah, I
anyway,
guess.
yeah. And she's like finishes scanning, and she looks over. She looks at Pete, and she looks at Sharon, and she automatically
Just smiling.
she assumes that Sharon has the money, and she's like, "That that'll be $60, please."
Not bad. A lot cheaper than where we're from.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
where are you from? Where are you? And what was your name anyway? You didn't tell me.
Oh, my bad. Andrew, we from Boston.
Oh, Andrew from. Oh my
Awesome.
God, that's so exciting. Oh my God. Oh my God, you're like a big
Yeah, the
city
big
guy.
city. Here's $60.
Oh, thank you. And she
So
takes it.
welcome,
Boom, boom, boom.
Susie.
She does it, and she's like, "Okay." She hands you your receipt. She's like, "Okay, well, I hope I see you tomorrow at school tomorrow, Andrew."
Most likely, Susie, Susan,
Yeah, Susie. Susie, super
Susie,
cool.
Susie, super cool. All right.
Mhm.
Well, I'll see you. See you later.
All right,
He,
bye.
ne-
And she's all like, Andrew. Anyway.
he's just like a little weird but cool. Whose last name is super cool?
Susie's.
Yeah.
Susie. Oh,
She's
hi, Xander. I didn't see you sneak in. Did you get your stuff in on my order?
Yes, mother. We have acquired pizza
Okay.
rolls,
Oh, that's good.
part of a balanced meal.
No, it
We haven't
definitely is
even.
not.
Why are your eyes closed?
Yeah,
very
you're
bright
kind of
outside.
squinty.
The
Skin,
afternoon
skin
sun
tight.
hurts my eyes. I think I have a migraine.
The sun. Uh huh.
Oh no, you have okay. Well, here, actually, let me go back and we gotta get you some Advil or something. You can't have that be sitting.
Excedrin,
That's not
please.
great. Okay, we'll get you some Excedrin. How about y'all go check on the laundry and I'll meet you
Uh,
over there. I'm
Oh
gonna go
yeah.
get him
Xandor,
Excedrin.
Xandor
we
just
haven't
look
even
at
been in.
Andrew, just like,
Not even an hour in town. Not even.
Um, I'd like to just be like, all right, Sharon, you get the Excedrin. We'll start, getting everything ready at the laundromat. I'll just walk away with the two boys to the other side. I'm like, all right.
I will just go ahead and say, like, this entire time, like, until we got into the store, Andrew's been on his skateboard trying to do tricks, do stupid
Yeah.
shit.
Okay. As you're doing those tricks, you see Susie through the front window of the grocery store, like watching you do your tricks. And every time you pull one off, she's just like,
He does this, but he's like, it's more. It's not like he's actually showing off. He's actually like, oh wow, I got an audience. That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Not paid. Not making the connection. Not making the
Sure.
connection.
I just look at Andrew. I'm like, can you not even tell anything?
Tell what? What?
Hey, you'll have a good day at school tomorrow. Now you, and I look at Xander.
yes, uncle.
Um, you're kind of phasing off. Do you like fall or something?
No,
No. Why was that delayed?
I had to think about it.
Why did you have to think if you fell? Did
'Cause
you?
it could mean a variety of things, uncle. It could mean fall literally or fall in love.
I'm not even gonna ask questions. If your mind's already taken by whatever secret government that's around here,
I think it was the
I guess.
chemtrails. It was the
Really?
chemtrails, Uncle Pete.
Yeah, some kind of chemtrail, that's for sure. And Xander's just kind of circling around them. He's like, Uncle we haven't even been here. Can we not? I would actually like to try to graduate from the same high school. We've moved 2 high schools since you started your antics.
I mean, that was just district to district. Like, It was gonna happen eventually that we were gonna get kicked out of the second one.
Yeah, but can I not get kicked out of this one? Like, I would like to have some friends before I graduate.
I mean, just do what Xander does.
I don't know if I want to do what Xander does.
I mean, he sends letters to a bunch of
Otaku.
people. Yeah, Otaku.
It's not.
I've perfected the ancient art of haiku.
One, I highly doubt that. Two, I don't mind his like stuff. Look, Uncle. Am I the only one blind to this? Okay, he just kind of like, Uncle. I can't do certain things that Xanders do. I'm just not talented like that.
I mean, he's your brother. You can just teach.
Right.
So
Just-
Hey, I got you some
just like-
Excedrin and also an ice pack just in case. We'll put that in the freezer when we get
Yeah.
home, okay?
I think
and
he
some
fell or something.
sunglasses here, and she like put some sunglasses on his face.
all right, so y'all go inside the laundromat and your clothes are done washing, and I guess you put them in the dryer now. Do y'all just want to wait for your clothes to dry and then head home, or do you want to explore any more of this town that you're in?
Is there there's got to be like a park or something nearby, right?
Sanders just
Sure.
watching the clothes spin.
There's like a there's there's a park next to the city hall / police station. Yes.
Okay, and I'll be back. I'm gonna head down to the park and see what's going on. Xander, are you okay, bro?
It's mesmerizing. I think I'll write a poem about this.
It's
Oh, look at my
He
two
gets-
boys.
he-
One's so talented and one's so creative. Peter, we've done
he gets
good.
really
Thanks.
While she's saying that to Peter, I whisper, "Is like, was it just weed or did you get LSD this time?"
Smoked weed with one of the Hicks by the auto works.
Oh Lord. He's like, "All right, well, all right, I'll be back, Mom."
Oh,
Hey,
wait,
B. Steve. Hey, did you bring your helmet and your knee pads and your elbow pads and your gloves? How about that ankle brace? We don't
Mom,
want your ankle hurting again.
I'll be fine, Mom.
Okay, well, you're the one that's going to have to pay me back for the next doctor's visit.
Sharon, I'll go with him. How about that?
That doesn't give me any more comfort, but if you want
I'll make
to,
sure
go
he
ahead.
wears the helmet. How about that? It's in the car, right?
Okay.
I can't. It will mess up with my whole aesthetic. Look at
Yeah,
me.
but you know what else will
Come
mess
on.
up with your aesthetic? A gash and wound on your head from when you fall on the concrete. Your hair's never going to recover from that for your whole life or your brain if you live.
Mom, I don't think I'm gonna die if I fall off my skateboard. I think you're being a little over dramatic here.
I don't know. She has a point. I don't.
You're not helping.
It's just a
Okay.
helmet, you know.
All right, fine. And he goes back to the station wagon and pulls out this red helmet.
It's very ugly.
But he puts it on, but he doesn't buckle the chin strap.
All right.
Peter, make sure he does that later. Okay.
Peter and Peter and Andrew head off to the park. Ethan is staring at Ethan. I keep saying Ethan. Sorry. Xander is staring at the clothes
We're just
drying.
so similar, me and Xander. You know. It's...
Yeah. And then Sharon. So what do you decide? What are you gonna do while you wait for these clothes to dry? There's the tanning salon next door. There's the bowling alley. I don't know. What do you think?
I think she'll probably maybe like walk over, just kind of walk around the bowling alley. Just kind of see if there's a little diner in it, see what the crowd is, get a good feel for this town's folk.
Sure. Yeah, Sunday afternoon at the bowling alley, right? So you walk over there, and as you get towards the door, you can see that there's a parking lot bowling alley like on the other side of it, and there's a lot of cars. You walk in, you see it's a small bowling alley. It's got six lanes. There is a kind of like a front desk where you can rent your shoes and your balls and stuff. And it looks like 3 of the lanes are being taken up by some kind of bowling league. And then 2 of them are being used by some local teenagers and stuff. They all look like they're on little dates with each other. And then that's the scene that you see. You hear pins crashing and people going woo, and yeah, that is the scene at the Pin and Balls.
Pen and balls.
Is it like
Yeah,
the,
I think she just people watches for a sec.
is the logo like the 2 bowling balls and then there's like the pin in the middle?
Yeah, that's exactly what the side is.
Oh,
What'd you say again? I'm sorry. You're gonna just watch it?
Yeah, just good people watch. Just kind of hang out, walk around a little, and then head back if nothing catches my eye.
You yeah, if you're doing that, you see a no, I'm not going to do that. There's nobody. Yeah, you watch people, just some regular town folks, bunch of townies. Most of them are, you know, you, you don't hear many cuss words going on. The
Oh,
music,
that's nice.
yeah, the music that's
Wholesome.
playing, the music's playing is very like maybe disco-ish, like it's like 70s, early 70s disco.
Yes.
You hear like a lot of ABBA going on and such.
Yes.
And but after a few minutes, nothing exciting happens, and yeah, you feel your clothes are dry.
Oh,
Um,
then she'll go hang out with Xander.
you go saying that was Xander. All right, and then back at the park. This park has, some concrete paths. It's not like there's no skate park there or anything like that. It's more like there's like a town gazebo kind of a thing. Maybe they have little, bands play during the town fair or something. Um,
Benches.
there's some benches you can try to grind on them or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
When you do that, though, as you're doing that, a police officer comes out of the town hall building. Looks like he's in a pretty big rush. He sees you grind on something. He's like, "Hey, you kid, cut that out!" But doesn't really have time to mess with you more than that. He rushes to his vehicle, jumps in it. It's like one of those like Ford Ranger, not Ranger trucks, but like the Ford Bronco type.
oh no.
Oh, Explorer.
Um,
Are you the
not,
OJ
not
truck?
yeah, like an OJ truck, but
Oh
it's
man,
got
it's an
Bronco.
OJ truck.
it says like Junction City
Wow.
Police on it. Um, and it's not white. It's not a white Bronco. It's like a dark, like bluish color. It says Junction City Police on it. But he runs over to his vehicle, jumps in it, flips his lights on, and speeds off down the road. Pete, you see this as well.
Huh.
Some actual action in this town. Actually, I
Yeah.
doubt that. It's probably old man Johnson's cow got back out on or something. Who knows?
Yeah, it probably isn't anything.
How is it not a skate park in this town?
It's a
I mean,
very
it's not that.
small town.
Yeah, it's not that big.
They couldn't find that much concrete in like 100-mile radius.
This is true.
I mean,
I wanna-
when we get home, we could probably, build something. If you want to ride on that.
Yeah. You think my mom would let us build a skate, a half pipe?
I mean, maybe. I don't. It would have to be a lot of convincing, probably. But I mean, there was that time, she let Xander do the rocket in the front of the apartment, but didn't specify that it wouldn't have actual fireworks in it. So
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Didn't question why Xander had a lighter. Just ready to
It-
go. Nobody questioned
I'm
that.
like, oh, does that lighter have your name on it? That's weird.
It's a Full Metal.
I can't be the only. Never
It's a,
mind.
it's
I'm
a
not gonna
Zippo.
rock out my brother.
You can't be the only one that what? Yeah.
Nothing. I don't know. I feel like Xander gets away with a lot of stuff.
I mean,
He's the baby.
he's. It's hard to question a lot of it. I feel like yeah, it's hard to question a lot of it. I don't understand what he's doing half the time. I'm gonna be real, he's weird. Right?
That's saying a lot. He does a kickflip and he's like, "That's a lot coming from you, Uncle."
What are you talking about?
Contrails, government microchips.
There is research. You can look. I can show you. I have some papers.
From what?
All right.
Uncle, you're a shade tree mechanic, man. Like, what government access do you have?
Isn't it fishy that Coca-Cola changed their flavor right at the same time that we started using different pharmaceuticals for various infections? Upgraded the antibiotics right at the same time. All right. Well, weird. Just saying.
I mean, yeah, it is a little weird, but like coincidence happens,
Same month. Within 28 days.
See,
That's funny. All right. So you finish up your skate session. You head over to the laundromat. The clothes are done drying. Thankfully, you didn't buy any ice cream or anything, or else it would have melted. You find Xander and Sharon sitting there or at the laundromat waiting for you. They're filling. You see Sharon like folding the sheets and stuff while Xander just kind of keeps staring at the
I found somebody
dryer.
else's laundry to stare at.
Yeah. Someone else came and did their laundry while you're there, and you're staring at their laundry drying. So do y'all want to head home or?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we got nothing else to do.
All right. So you
Head
head
home,
back
make
home.
dinner.
You head back home to cook dinner. I when we were making our family, I had asked you, and then I said we'll come back to it. Do y'all have a pet? Does your family have a pet?
It's got to be just like a really standoffish cat, right?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Like, yeah,
To have just been off camera this long. It's a cat that literally just ran in the house, and we're like, okay, maybe we'll see him again.
Okay, sure. I like it. So yeah, you come back home to your cat who's just like chilling and waiting for you. And the actually, you know what? You come home to your cat being like you come home and you don't see your cat anywhere, but you hear meowing from the back door. It seems as if your cat has gotten outside. You go.
Who didn't shut the back door?
I didn't know the
Mrs.
house had a back door.
Fluffer Schnitz. Mrs. Fluffer Schnitz is outside, and you know she doesn't like it out there.
Yeah, so Sharon, I guess you'll let the cat back inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you open the back door to let the cat come back inside. As the cat walks across the floor, however, it's tracking what looks like mud But on further inspection, when you say you go maybe to go wipe it up, it's actually blood. The cat is
Oh no.
tracking blood into the house.
That's metal.
She absolutely just screams and picks up the cat to look and see if it's hurt anywhere. And it's just like, oh my God, my little baby. She just starts just
And
unintelligible.
so you definitely see that the cat has like blood on its front paws. It's got blood on its like kind of fur around its like chest and neck and its mouth. But it's not the cat's not hurt. It's definitely not the cat's blood. It looks like it's been like licking and chewing on something that was
Oh no.
pretty gross.
Oh no.
So
Um
out in your backyard, the only thing that you see in this pretty empty yard, no trees, there is, however, a shed in the backyard.
Ah,
The door open.
You look at the shed, and yes, it looks like the door is a little partially open.
Andrew, get your skateboard. Let's go check it out.
no. How about Uncle Peter go check it out first? Just in case.
I mean, he offered that.
No. I think this is a job for the adults and not my sweet baby boys to go look at first.
What if it's a body?
Exactly. What if? Uh-huh.
Pretty metal.
Right.
What? I just
No.
bought this Aliens deck, and it's expensive, so no.
Chicken.
All right. I'll go check it.
I am not a
Alright.
chicken.
So yeah, you go up to the shed. The door is partially open, and as you get to the door, the crack in the door or whatever, it smells pretty rank inside the shed.
Oh. Can I
Xander-
like peer in closer?
Sanders like peering in right behind Uncle Pete. Just-
How'd you
What do
get
you-
in?
I'm disobedient. It's on my character
So
sheet.
What did you say you're gonna do? Sorry, I missed it.
I'm just gonna kind of like peer in more, like slowly.
Yeah, you
Kinda like scan the room.
door. Yeah, you peer in, you scan. There's no real lights inside the shed, but the light that's coming through the door as you've opened it, you do see like a lawn, like there's like a riding lawnmower back there, in there, which the yard isn't nearly big enough to actually require a riding lawnmower, but there is one. And from behind the riding lawnmower, you do see someone's leg laying there.
Oh,
Not like it might be attached to something. It's not like just the leg by itself, but you see there's a leg and probably a body. The rest of the body is probably hidden behind the.
Is there like a stick
What is
around
it?
the yard?
Did she find a mouse?
Xander's gonna yell across the yard. It's a body.
Xander,
oh, well,
how did you get out there so fast? Come here. She, like
No.
rushes out and covers his eyes.
I take my skateboard and I give it to my uncle. Like, here, poke it with this.
Yeah.
Why are
so-
Why are all three of you so okay with there being a body here?
It's
I'm
metal.
not. I'm terrified right now.
Ma, we grew up in Boston, Mom. There was like a body every other week.
Okay, look. We were in a nice enough area. You got to go to the good school. You didn't see that many bodies. Don't act like you're tough. You
Yeah,
were
I'm
busy playing
just
lacrosse.
saying,
You know how
Ma.
many tough guys who've seen dead bodies play lacrosse? None.
Well, I was one of the few, okay?
No.
I went on a trip across the train tracks during the summertime to see a body, okay? You don't know me, Ma.
I'm learning so
You
much.
can get hit by a train like that. I'm just saying.
All right, so you're gonna hit the leg with the skateboard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in, slowly creep up, and then just kind of like peer around the lawnmower, try to get a better look.
Yeah, you peel around the lawnmower, You see that the leg is attached to a body. It's laying face down. Inside the back of the shed, you notice that there's a sleeping bag, a couple of empty beer bottles laying around, and some half like an oil, not an oil lantern, but like one of those Coleman lanterns. They're like
Oh
battery
yeah.
powered or whatever. It's not turned on. It's turned off. There's, like I said, empty beer cans and a sleeping bag, and this person face down. It looks like there's like a pool of blood kind of underneath them. Mostly dry, but there's still definitely some sticky and wet areas, which is probably what the cat was getting into.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I do not think they checked the shed at all.
I'm gonna call the police, right?
Yeah, call the police.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, call the police.
She
Alright.
like drags Xander out of the room. And just like, but then let's go and keep running.
When
so.
somebody says call the police, Xander immediately just runs towards his bedroom.
It's a dead body, bro.
Quiet.
See, there you go, Xander. You shouldn't be seeing this. Andrew, you should be more like your brother in this situation.
Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? I should be just like you, huh? And he starts walking.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. I'll help you.
I'm gonna be real. In
able
this
to
case, you
contain
really
yourself.
shouldn't be like your brother.
I'm gonna call the
Your
police.
brother came to watch me check if there was a dead body in a shed.
I was just, I gave you my skateboard. Oh yeah, can I have that back? I don't want
Yeah.
the police to take that.
No. It is such a dead body. We'll get you a new one.
It will be fine, Mom. I will hit it with
We
some
don't know how
acetone.
he died.
I mean, we got it.
Is it Uncle?
I didn't actually check.
Oh my God! What did we go to his funeral?
I don't know. He was presumed missing.
He's
Remember?
Oh, that's
he's
right.
been
I
missing.
forgot. Man, it's been a rough couple of years. How no? This can't be him.
I just assumed we'd never find. Is that him?
Hey,
Oh,
what? I mean, look. The last time I saw Uncle, I was like 10, so I don't remember. You want to go check it out?
I mean,
I'm calling the police.
I don't think this is the best. Like, if that is Uncle, it's probably not the best time to look. Is he? It's like in like kind of like the sleeping bag, or no? Just like
no,
okay.
They were out in the open, face down.
I'm just gonna like slowly like flip them.
For 2 years, there wouldn't still be wet blood. Let's be honest, guys. Maybe not touch the crime scene.
I
mean, OJ got off with some stuff. I'm sure Uncle will be all right.
How do you know all about that?
It was all over the news, Ma.
Yeah, it's a little too adult for you.
I'll go
I'm
flip over.
17.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Flip over the body
Not tried as an adult yet.
and just see. Is it Uncle? Is it our
No,
uncle?
it's not your uncle. No.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no. So you called 911, Sharon, and you hear 911. What's your emergency?
Hi. Yeah. So I live at to give address. There's a dead body in my shed.
Okay, a dead body in your shed. You say okay. And your
Uh-huh.
address is. Now calm down, ma'am. Calm down. What's your name?
I feel like you should be so calm. Sharon Jeckelson.
Jeckelson at blah blah blah. Isn't
Yeah,
that the old yeah, what's his name? Carter Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carter Jefferson's house. Oh yeah. He's been missing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not him. It's not him. The dead body. I can confirm that.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
But again, 2 children in my home, and there is a dead body that I need you to hurry.
Oh, is it your children are dead?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm so sorry.
There's 2 children, 1 dead body.
I just want the dead body away from my children. So if you could just act a little more urgent, that would make me feel a lot better
Okay.
in this
Yep.
situation.
Well, ma'am, what I would suggest is go ahead and not have your kids be in the same room as the dead body.
Thank
That
you
is
so much
something
for that parenting advice.
that is something that's completely within your control, ma'am. So what I'll do is I will ring up Officer. I will ring up Officer Myers, and I
Okay,
will send him over to your address as soon as possible. He was
immediately.
well. He was answering another call about an animal attack of a hunter, and I will message him, see if he's available to head over, and I will, let him know that there's a dead body, and yeah, we had a lot of stuff going around this town lately. You hear as it hangs up on you.
Oh boy. Well,
So,
let's stay away from the dead body. It seems like there's no urgency here. At least if there's a dead body in Boston, someone would show up within a couple of minutes or so.
Yeah, this is a small little town. There's only one. There's only one officer, maybe. But you
just
know
look right
what?
outside.
You know what? It takes about 30 minutes when all of a sudden you see some blue and red flashing lights outside the front window of the house. You also hear a motorcycle engine revving and come to a stop, and then you hear the doorbell ring. Ding dong.
He's been standing at the window looking out, waiting, so it immediately opens the door before the ring has even stopped echoing through the house.
So you
Here,
see,
hurry
go ahead.
up. I was,
He had
as soon
30
as
minutes. He
I'll
had
be
30
kind of,
minutes. It's done. It's done. Been hid.
well, he don't like and he'd be like, all right, is it hidden? The phones are here.
Yeah.
So you see a
Cool.
guy that I just shared with y'all in Roll20. He is a kind of a silly looking police officer with a kind of a small brown mustache, and he's got starting to get probably in his early 40s. He's got himself a double chin. Uh, Looks really kind of nerdy, and he's all, well, good day, folks. I'm Chief Matthew Myers. We heard 911 call about a dead body.
Yep, it's this way. Come on.
I'm just here to investigate that. Thank you very
Walk
much.
and talk, walk and talk.
This yep. This here right here, my compatriot. This is oh, what's his first name? This is David Blackburn. He's the leader of the town's neighborhood watch, and he is here to assist me since I don't really have many assistants. So yes, just go ahead and show us the dead body.
Oh, speaking of that, if you are hiring for assistants, I am looking for work. Anyway, follow me.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'll
So
get you
they
my
follow
resume.
you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Mhm. Make sure it's double spaced. I have trouble with single spaced
I mean, is
letters.
there really any other way to make a resume that isn't double spaced? I mean,
Well, I mean, some people feel like double spacing, makes it so the resume, instead of just being one page, takes up maybe 2 pages. But I'm really okay with that. To me, I feel like the longer your resume, the better it is. I don't know why everybody wants to make it one page only, but
man, lazy. Lazy is why.
yeah, I really
Anyway,
do.
here's a dead body.
I feel, I feel like we're really connecting here,
I
Sharon.
think so. I think so. I think you,
Yeah.
Captain Myers.
Chief Myers.
Chief. I wrote it down wrong. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, ma'am. It's okay. What was your name?
Sharon Jeckelson.
Oh, Sharon Jekyll. Oh, y'all related to Carter then?
Yes, yeah.
It was a
He's my uncle.
huge mystery when he went missing. Like 2 years before they, I heard they finally went ahead and proclaimed him dead, or at least the insurance companies did. So,
Oh, yeah. Hence why we're here, I guess.
oh, nice to have a Jekyllson back in town, definitely. So, yeah. Anyway, dead body, and all.
Mhm.
Mhm. So,
It is terrifying.
so you lead him out to the to the to the shed. Him and Blackburn walk in, and they're both look down at the body, and you hear Chief Myers go, "Yep, that's a dead body." And you hear Blackburn, "Yep, that looks like a dead body, officer. You are correct, Chief." Hmm. And they like lean over it. They flip the body over. Definitely not following any kind of police procedure protocols at all. Um, and they kind of whispering to themselves as they look at it, and they kind of walk out. And Myers pulls out a piece of police tape that says, whatever police tape says, and he cordons off your shed. And he's like, "Well, looks like that's old. I don't know. That's old Jacob Peterson in there. He's kind of known as like the town drunk whenever he's out, you know, whenever his wife gets mad at him and kicks him out of the house, he'll go around sleeping on park benches and stuff until she finally lets him back in. It looks like from all the sleeping bags and beer cans, it looks like since no one was here living at this home for so long that he was kind of holding up in y'all's shed. And from the looks of it, it was an animal attack. Wouldn't you say that, David?" And the Blackburn guy's like, "Mm-hmm. That's what I would say, Chief. Looks like an animal attack. Probably a cougar." He's like, "Yep, we've been having a lot of animal attacks lately. With more civilization, crowding in nature, and you find a lot of animals like start to interact with people. And yep, classic case of animal attack. All right. Mm-hmm.
In my shed around
Well,
my sleeping bag and bottles.
yeah, well, animals can get into the weirdest places, so,
Uh-huh.
yeah, obviously animal attack. So tell you
Obvious.
what, we don't really have the equipment to really handle it right now. We'll have to call in to the police station there at I don't know, at what's a big small town in Ohio.
Akron, Ohio,
Yeah,
Akron.
or
we'll probably have to phone into
Akron or
Akron.
Dayton.
Yeah, we'll have to phone into Akron and see if they can send out like a body wagon or something.
Yep.
And
Akron's actually good because it's also like not far from Cleveland. It's like all in a little
I'll
zone
have
there.
It's all 71 or 75. It's good.
yeah, they'll have to send in a body wagon, whatever, take the body, and they'll have to send it for an autopsy, of course. Can't really do that here. We don't really have the medical staff for it. And
I'm also a nurse. Just
oh, oh,
if that helps with
wow,
my resume at all.
wow, Sharon, you really are a woman with many talents, it seems.
It
That's really
it it seems so. And she
mhm.
like steps out of the shed.
Yep.
So
So
this is gonna have to stay here until someone
yeah, it
gets
is
it
gonna have
here.
to stay there. That's why I put the police tape up.
Oh,
I know it's
okay.
not ideal, Sharon. Let's just keep the shed door closed. Definitely don't mess with the scene of the crime. Um, and it might take a day or two before they're able to get out here.
That's
Um,
not gonna be pleasant to be near.
hmm, yeah, well, that's small town life.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I mean,
What kind of
not murders or I mean not animal, not deaths. Deaths, yeah,
yeah,
deaths
animal
aren't
murders, yeah.
yeah, that's not it's not the norm, I would say. Nothing to worry about. So
Well, what kind of animal would cause this if it's able to get in my shed? Should I be concerned for my family and our house and everything? I did hear them say there was another animal attack nearby today.
oh yeah, yeah. That was found this morning. I would just say, stay out of the woods at night. And just so you know, I don't think we talked about this, but this town is kind of surrounded by like some kind of deep woods area. I would say that it's like at the start of the Appalachian Mountains, but I don't think the Appalachian Mountains go all the way to Ohio, so I won't
They do
say that.
in the bottom.
Do they?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Sure. So yeah, you're kind of in a more isolated mountainy area. And so he's like, yeah, I mean, there's, like I said, civilization pushing animals out to, and they don't do well when they reach, people. But anyway,
So just animals in general.
yeah, I would just say stay out of the woods at night for now, and eventually, whatever it is that's attacking people, we'll definitely hunt it and get it tracked here. Blackburn here has got some guys on it, some of his people. And Blackburn's like, yes, some of my best people are on it. And Blackburn's like this, like total biker looking dude with a huge mustache, and like like a really cliche looking dude from the Hells Angels kind of a thing.
Good dude.
I mean, having a biker gang as your neighborhood watch is probably not the worst thing you could have in a town. Like, it's probably more capable than your average neighborhood watch.
To be honest.
You're not wrong.
So we'll go ahead and let y'all have a good night's sleep. I know this is a shock for your first day in town. Don't let that scare you, though. Junction City, it's a great place to raise a family, for sure. So it's definitely it's a good place. And hopefully we'll see you soon, Sharon, with your resume.
Oh yeah, definitely so.
Well, how about you there, sir? He points over at Peter. He's like, what were you doing for work? You got a job in town?
I just kind of jumped from job to job when I could on the city, but haven't found anything yet.
No, like what kind of work did you do?
Mechanic, construction. I saw there was a shop here in town.
Oh yeah, the auto workshop. Yep, actually Blackburn here. He owns that. Blackburn's like, yeah, I do. I could use a good mechanic and good odd jobs man. Why don't you stop by the shop tomorrow? We see if we can find something for you.
All right, I'll stop by tomorrow morning then.
All right, sounds good. All right, ma'am. Sorry that you had to have a dead body. Good seeing everybody. And Blackburn turns and leaves, and then Myers kind of backs out the door. So, all right, everyone. Good. Thank you. And Sharon, I'll see you tomorrow, right?
Yep. I will come by tomorrow with my double-spaced resume, and my double spaced resume drop off is the only thing on my to-do list.
Oh, okay. Okay. He backs out. He shuts the door behind him, and you hear the sound of the motorcycle start rumbling, and then you hear the police car turn on, and they both roll out. And so, yeah, you now have a dead body in your shed, and it's probably like, I don't know, 8 o'clock ish at night.
Sharon just like shuts the door as they leave, and like just stands there for a second, just thinking about what has happened, and then turns around to the three.
I mean,
That
I've
was
been
a lot
sitting
of
on the
bullshit,
stairs.
right? That was a whole load of bullshit they were serving us, yeah?
The finest police
Yeah.
work Ohio can manage, I imagine.
I'm sure
Okay.
you're gonna be fine, Sander. Mom, you ain't thinking about dating that fool, right? Like we can't.
Oh no,
No.
definitely not. No.
No cops in the family.
Yeah, we can't have cops.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned on why y'all have this stance at such a young age, but
I've been listening
agreed.
to NWA.
Oh, that
I got him
explains
on
where
that.
y'all's mouths came from. Okay.
The rap,
I
the
mean,
gangster rap.
That rap music, it's making you say all sorts of dirty things. Okay. Well,
I mean, I've been
um,
listening to Johnny Cash for a little bit. You know, he really speaks to me. But yeah, okay, we can blame NWA too, Mom.
oh no, Johnny Cash, he did time in prison. Not a great role model.
I mean, it could be worse.
Anyway, so I think I just need to say, we're not gonna go out to the shed, okay?
Okay, so I got a question. Now, I wasn't really paying attention to geography, and the cougar bit, that makes sense. But like, can we go all the way back and to Pimple McGee and be like, there's no elk here in Ohio. At least as far as I know, unless they shooting at a zoo or something. That's
He did
all
say a lot
way
about
up there.
bears. I don't think I've
Now there
seen
are
any
black
bears. Are there black bears?
in the Apple. I mean, we're close to the Appalachian
Oh, I
Trail.
guess
He's
that's
like,
true.
I mean, it's rare. It's rare. I mean, I've never seen. We've lived in our city the entire life. I mean, that'd be kind of cool to see a
Oh,
bear.
when I called the police, they were talking about a hunter being attacked by an animal. I wonder if it was the same one who's supplying all the meat.
Hmm.
That is. Hmm. When's dinner gonna be ready?
Oh,
Mom's
you
gonna
know,
say
I
that she
have
has a little bit of an ADD.
any of that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much of an appetite anymore after seeing a dead body in my shed.
I
But
do.
that's
You're
nice
not
of you
eating
Guys,
the
guys.
dead
can
body.
we have some? Can we have some piece of like? I look at him like, hey man, can I have some of them piece of bagels?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
There's
Yes.
some yogurt in the fridge too, or something. I don't know. It's a fin for yourself night. How about that? Um.
All
We're gonna
right,
eat junk
so
Yeah, we're gonna
food.
work with
it's
bud.
a fin for yourself night. I'd say like you probably make dinner and then head to bed. A fitful night's sleep of dead bodies in your dreams and animal attacks. And unless anyone has anything else they want to do this evening,
Should we take our break here before we start the next day?
yeah, I was gonna say we'll start the next day and we'll take a break here. So
Alrighty.
Sounds
So,
good.
folks, we will be back in like a tenor, give or take a couple. But yeah, we'll be back here with some more family hijinks. This has been a blast so far. Thanks so much, Scott, for running this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is just good family times. Who needs dice? No, we don't need it. We're just
No,
having
we
fun.
don't
It's
need 'em.
great. This is exceptional. All right. So we will be back in 10, everybody. Bye. Go. Hey, everybody. We're back. We're back again.
Hell yeah.
Shady's back.
Back again.
Let's jump back into the 90s. let's go. This has been so much fun.
all right, so it is Monday morning. The kids need to go to school. Pete and Sharon probably need to follow up on their job leads, and also you need to sign the paperwork for taking over the house from your uncle's lawyer, Lucas Weiss. So those are the tasks that are ahead of you this morning. But I will let y'all do whatever it is you would like to do as you wake up and start your day.
I'm gonna have some
All right.
Eggos.
Everybody get up. I got the Eggos going. We got some cereal out. I just I don't quite think I have found all the dishes yet, so we're just gonna have to go with that for breakfast this morning. I did get some orange juice. You want to take some? Well, I say orange juice. It's Tang, but that's cheaper.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Just as good.
it's very good. There's something about like a space. I think I don't know if that happened yet in the '90s. The Tang in space, but anyway, um,
Yes, that happened in the 60s.
Yeah,
well, the Tang. I
that's
remember
how
like the
Tang
whole
was
Tang
developed.
campaign. Oh, is
No,
that
but
how
the
it was developed?
Tang that's how Tang was developed was for NASA.
There we go. Perfect. But do you guys want to ride into school? I'm gonna have to go by the lawyer's office, so I can drop you off.
Sure.
Can you let me hang off the back? And I can
No,
skate in?
no,
Oh,
definitely
sketch.
that is not.
All the coolest kids are sketching, Mom.
Sketching?
They're sketching.
Is
I'm
that
Skating.
what
sorry.
that is? Is that
No,
what
no,
that is
it's
called?
skateboarding and hitching. You're hitching a ride on the back of a motor vehicle. It's sketching.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think we're gonna be doing that.
I mean, I've done it back in town. I did it when I missed the bus. I just grabbed the next bus and did it. I mean, I'm being honest with you.
Okay, well, we're not gonna do that anymore because you refuse to wear your helmet half the time, and then those are real high speeds. And remember the hair and the brain injury situation yesterday. Amplify that when you're moving behind a car. Okay.
Speaking of, you think once we get like situated and y'all find a job, and even I mean, I'll find a job. You think I can build a half pipe?
I'm sorry. A what?
A half pipe. It's a pipe that's cut in half.
I mean, do you really need to build that? I think we just go to the store and get you some PVC, and we can do that real quick.
No. It's made. Okay, so
It's
I
like a model.
oversimplified it.
We're making a giant model of a pipe cutting in half out of wood.
Yeah.
What?
For
Why?
Uncle.
Why?
Because I'm studying to go into engineer. I want to get into MIT, and I think I need some groundwork
Yeah, it'll be a good
to
capstone.
understand it.
Oh, I didn't know you had decided on a school yet. Okay. Is this a part of the application process?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
Well,
I
I
got to
mean, if
show that I know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna make y'all roll on this one just because
Damn.
Time to roll dice.
So, so this would be Andrew trying to convince his mom that the skating half pipe is actually for his college entrance application to MIT. So, I'm gonna say, Sharon, what is your brain stat?
D12.
A D12. And let me see, what are the stats again? It's brains.
D4 and D6 for
So this would
charm.
be, yeah, it'd be a charm. It would be charm versus brains, I think. So go ahead and each one of you roll your charm and roll your brains. Or maybe you already have and I haven't seen it yet.
Do I have to do a modifier or anything, or just leave it at 0?
On yours, I think.
Oh, we get it says +1 brain, +1 grit. Is that where I had that?
Yeah.
Or in
Yeah.
my notes? Okay.
Yeah, in your notes. Yeah. Go ahead and add +1 to your brains roll.
11.
I mean,
All right. What's your die for charisma? All right, mom should not be buying this.
Well,
This
oh,
whopper of a story.
sweetie, if you would have tried to convince me of this last week, I might have fell for it. But I saw a magazine you left out talking about the X Games, so I know all what you're trying to pull on me right now, and that just doesn't seem quite something a 17-year-old and his weird uncle should be doing together. That's going to be very dangerous.
It's weird, uncle.
No
what
offense.
is life without danger, mother? What is life without
Safe.
danger?
It's safe and happy, and it means that you're in one piece.
Zane, I thought you said this poetry crap would have worked. And he storms out.
Oh, was that supposed to be a poem? Let's not let him go into any sort of art school, okay?
Low key, that's cold, mom. Like he hears it, like, low key, that was cold and brutal, mom. I don't appreciate it. I can be artistic too. I
Wow,
just do it
she's
in
really
other
picking
ways.
She's really picking up Midwest passive aggression well.
Oh,
Sharon.
yeah, I mean, I did. I mean, our family's from this area, so I come by it naturally. Anyway, please don't call me Sharon. That's very weird. Do y'all
I'm
need
trying. I'm
anything
just
else?
trying it on. I'm just trying it on.
I didn't like it. I don't like the fit.
I think I liked it.
Wait a minute. I got a question. Why
Uh-huh.
does he get to call you by the first name and not get hit? But if I did it last year and you threw a spatula at me.
Well, it was a particularly rough day. Okay. That
Well,
was
that's
literally 2 days after your father left. So, you know.
Andrew would try some bullshit like that. So yeah, okay. He's like, well, Ma, bullshit.
Okay. This is getting a little heated here. This is our first day of school. We don't need to be starting with these attitudes in this
It's gonna
mouth.
be a great day.
I just wanted to build a half pipe.
I don't appreciate you buying into this. If you're gonna, if it, look here, how about this? If you want to build a half pipe, you need to find someone who knows how to actually do it and is gonna
He
make it
does.
safe.
He does everything.
No, no, I can guarantee you he does not.
If the man
If
can
you want to
build a
find someone
small block, he
and
can build a half
pay
pipe.
and find your own money and pay for it, go for it. But I need to know that they are a professional half pipe builder. But until then, I'm gonna need you to stop with your mouth, and we need to get you to school today. Maybe you can go see your new friend Susie.
Susie, Susie. Oh yeah, the chick. Yeah, yeah. She liked my tricks. So yeah, feel
Yeah,
comfortable
she
with that.
likes something. Anyway, come on, guys, let's go.
Okay, Sharon.
No, okay, no, she throws a spatula at him.
Really? There we go. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
It's funny that keeps coming up, the calling the parent by the first name thing. Last time I played this, the loner weirdo called his dad by his first name all the time, but
It's just the thing to do.
after they found the dead body in the shed, in the heat of the moment, he reverted back to dad.
Oh,
Very sweet.
Anyway,
no, it just fueled Xander even more.
No, I'm too weird. I'm like the prequel to like true crime fanatics.
Damn,
You
he's
show me
so
a dead
weird.
body
He's
and I just
normal.
get yes, so weird. I've gone normie core.
Normie core. All right,
True crime's normie core now.
So yeah, so Sharon's gonna drive her two kids to school. What's Pete doing?
I guess I'm walking down to the garage in
Okay.
town.
All right, so let's do the drop. So Sharon drops her two kids off at school. I'm sure she has some nice parting words for them.
Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna y'all know the drill. Wash your hands. Don't leave campus by yourselves. Buddy system. Make sure it's someone you trust. Uh-huh. Don't go to anyone's house until I've met them. Or met their parents at least. Okay. We don't know. There's weird things going on in this town and lots of animals. So don't go in the woods. And have fun. Meet some friends.
All right.
Y'all are gonna make lots of friends with those faces you got on this morning. I'm so excited for you guys. Okay.
Why is Ethan's face?
So yeah, so your mom drops you off and she rolls off to bring her resume, I guess, downtown and sign paperwork.
Yeah.
Downtown.
So we'll do our downtown. Yeah, she drives just a little bit further down the street to.
I can still see her where she parks and gets out of the car.
Yeah, there you go. So the kids walk into class. I guess you guys probably go to the office and get your schedules. What fun elective is on your schedule?
Oh, theater.
Theater.
You know it's
Okay.
theater. You know Xander's in theater.
Okay.
He smokes pot and he likes weird music. He's a theater kid all the way through.
Yeah.
Andrew, what's your cool? It's past my bedtime. What is your cool elective on your schedule?
Is there like a, I don't know, is there like a computer class, like a tinkering computer class? This is the secret nerd side of him that he tries not to let anybody see.
Yeah, I'm sure. There's like there's
Oh, robotics.
there's an A+ certification class because at this school they teach a lot of
A lot of trade.
trade. It's like a trade school, K through 12 school.
Yo, my high school legit had like a partnership program with with like the vocational college nearby, and so like half the seniors would leave after like third
Same.
period to go to like the Votech. Is what we called it.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a
Yeah,
real
same
thing.
here.
I
You go
Same
take
thing.
welding.
I had a class that was like that, but it was like a fixing class. Like it had like computer stuff in it, but also they would give you broken electronics and be like, okay, now that you know how to use a voltmeter, go ahead and fix this big piece. Go fix this television. Yeah, we never got it to ever work. So it is what it is. All right, so you show up to class, and we'll go with Andrew first. Andrew, you walk in and you go to your first class on your list, which is it says it's English class, and with a teacher named Jacob Locke, Mr. Locke. So you show up, you go inside class, you see the teacher. He's got his head kind of buried down in some kind of book. The class is acting all kind of crazy, whatever, but he's not really paying him much attention. You give him your schedule, and he doesn't even bother looking at you. Looks at the schedule, hands it back to you, and it's just like, all right, class, settle down. This is Andrew Jekyllson. He's new here. Why don't you introduce yourself, kid?
What's up, losers? My name's Andrew Jekyllson. Teacher said, what's your name again? Locke? Mr. Locke? Yeah, Mr. Locke.
Yeah, he's not really paying
Um,
attention to you.
Okay. I just pick a seat and teach.
Yeah. Pick a seat. He says, that's when he does look up at you when he says that, and then he just starts like really staring at you like hardcore, like he's seen a ghost almost. And you don't really see it because you're walking past him. However, what you do see
Okay.
is a young girl with blonde hair who's like, "Oh my God, Andrew, come sit next to me!" As you realize that it's Susie Super Cool. There's an empty seat. There
Yo!
isn't actually an empty seat next to her, but she leans over and tells this pimply kid that was from the grocery store as well. And she whispers at him, and he grabs his stuff and he moves to another desk. And she like pats on the seat for you to come sit next to her.
What's his seat? I mean,
Huh?
what's up, dude?
He's like, he looks at you and gives you a scowl, like making me move my seat.
Okay.
But Susie's like, come sit here. Oh my God, it's so good to see you. I was thinking about you all night. And just so how awesome it is to have somebody new in school who looks so strong and buff and who can do so many cool skateboarding tricks.
Oh, yeah? You were seeing that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to talk my mama to let me buy a hat, like build a half pipe, but she's not cool like that. So like I
Oh
gotta
no!
figure that
Oh
out. But
man!
yeah, I'm hoping next year to qualify for the X Games.
Oh really? That would be so cool, man. That I don't think anybody here in town has ever done anything that cool before. That's when you notice that the teacher's still kind of like staring at you weird.
Yo, why is the teacher looking at me?
And she looks up and she goes, "Oh, that's I don't know. Mr. Locke's kind of weird. Sometimes he gets in this weird thing where he just like stares at you, and then you kind of have to just kind of clap your hands to get him to come out of it or something. I don't know. This whole town's weird and lame. not like, but I mean, but now that you're here, I think the town's really exciting.
I mean, I don't want to go that far, but
I mean,
yeah.
I
Hey,
would.
Mr. Locke, we got a problem?
He shakes his head. He looks at you. Goes, no, no, we don't. Everybody, read chapter 2 in your British language book. And then he kind of he leaves the room in a rush.
Oh, does he do that a lot?
Yeah, he's just a really weird guy, but there's not a whole lot of teachers in town, so they kind of have to just get who they get, you know?
I'm to figure that seems to be the thing. Like,
So, do you play any
not only,
sports, Andrew?
I mean, I used to play lacrosse.
Oh, wow, that's such a yuppie sport. You must be rich.
No, we are not rich. We got lucky. Nah, my
You got,
my
uh-huh.
my deadbeat father had money. He didn't.
Your deadbeat father had money? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Mhm.
How could a dad ever leave such an amazing son behind?
I mean, when you have another son, it's pretty easy. Yeah.
Oh, you mean your
But
brother?
nah, hey, I mean, I had a brother. I mean, this is I don't know that brother, but it's all good. We're not gonna
Oh,
talk about it. So, like, what is it to do around here? Sorry, I got into my feelings there for a second. I don't do that shit.
oh, what is
So
there to
what's it to
do?
do around this
I
town?
mean, there's not a whole lot to do all that much, but tonight there's going to be a party down at the Tanner farm. It's like an abandoned farm, and like all the kids go there, and we drink beers, and we like, they play music, and there's some people make out.
What kind of music do they play?
Oh, just whatever's cool. Santana.
Yeah, my brother might be into that. He's into that Santana stuff right now.
Mhm. But also other things like, you know, uh, oh man, what was late? What's 97? They probably have like some Oasis is, playing and maybe some Stone Temple Pilots and
Wonderwall.
There it is.
Wonderwall. What's that band? Who's it?
uh,
Who does Wonderwall? It doesn't really matter. Oh no, that was
That
Oasis.
is always
are you
ish.
Yeah,
emo
maybe
or are you
some
metal?
U2. Huh?
Yeah. I was asking Ethan, like, are you metal or are you
He
emo?
doesn't know enough about any of it to be one or the other. He just knows it's edgy and
Okay.
cool.
Cool. Okay, he's that kid. All
So
right.
you want to go to that party tonight then? Like you drink some
Uh,
beers, maybe make out.
I could have a beer. I don't know about that, man. Ain't nothing really. Yeah, beer. Never had beer before.
Yeah, well, we should go together. Do you have a car?
No,
Okay,
no,
it's
I
okay.
don't.
I've got a car. I can come pick you up if you want.
Sure, you mind if my brother tags along? He's this kind of music stuff. He might be. Wait a minute. You said an
Yeah.
old abandoned farm. Aren't,
Huh?
what about all the weird animal attacks and stuff? Y'all ain't worried about that stuff?
I mean, I heard something about it, but I mean, so
I
what,
mean,
right? There's going to be a lot of us there. No animal's going to be attacking us when there's a lot of people there,
true.
And plus, like Blackburn and his crew of like Darren Barringer, and they'll probably all be there drinking too, and they've always
Who are
got
they?
they've always got guns, huh?
Who are they?
Oh, like David Blackburn, he like owns the auto body shop, and he
Oh, the big Hell's Angels looking dude.
yeah, he says he's like the neighborhood watch, but everybody knows he's got this, he sells the stuff, you know. Yeah.
Oh, then he might know my brother. Okay, cool. You know what? Yeah. I mean, if you don't mind my brother tagging along, I might invite him. He needs to get some better we're friends, then
Yeah. Like I'm gonna go, and probably my younger sister, Tammy's super cool. Maybe they
Tammy's
can.
super cool.
Yeah, they can keep each other company while me and you hang out.
Well, I think he's taken, but by some Yoko,
Okay. Well, I mean,
some
whatever.
Jap-
They just keep him busy so he leaves us alone.
Sure, I got nothing better to do. What?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so awesome. You're so cool. Andrew, I'm so glad you came to town. And that'll be the scene there.
Mhm.
It's cool. As you completely ignored her over and over and over again. I love it.
Yeah, he's just oblivious. He's just thinking like
Yeah,
he's not.
so
Yeah.
Xander, you're in school. It's been pretty boring. You have a history class with that same Mr. Locke. He
Right.
also weirdly stares at you and awkwardly and stuff like that. But then eventually you end up in theater class, which has like there's like all of like 5 students in theater class.
Mhm.
One of which is that dude that you were smoking out with. Um, and this weird girl with braces named Tammy, and a and just some other whatever kids, and they're just like that kid, the Behringer kid, comes up to you and he's like, "Hey man, that's cool. We got a class together. I joined theater just because like we don't actually have to do anything, right? We never have enough people to actually put on a play. It's like super easy. Miss Hinklebottom just lets us do whatever we want."
So a free period.
Yeah, pretty much, man. So I usually just like go back behind stage and smoke a few joints or whatever, as long as like that Tammy chick doesn't like rat on me. Gosh, she's so lame.
It's Tammy. Is she like within earshot?
Oh yeah, she totally heard him say that too. She's like, "You shut up, Danny Behringer. I'm gonna tell Miss Hinklebottom that you're talking bad about me." It's like,
Greetings,
whatever.
Tammy. My name is Xander.
Greetings. Hi, Xander. My name's Tammy. Super cool. It's so nice to meet you.
Oh, no.
Her braces are causing her to talk like that. I seen you in town, I guess.
Yes, nice to meet you, Tammy. Wipe spit off
Wiping the
his
spit.
Are you making fun of me?
No, it's the stage lights very hot. I'm sweating.
Oh, I understand. Sometimes it's just like that in here. Maybe I could ask Mrs. Hinklebottom to turn the air conditioning up a little bit.
How long have you had those braces? I see you're very passionate about dental hygiene.
Yes, my sister has like the straightest teeth, and I just wanted to be like her, so I went ahead and said, what's it matter? Just a few maybe years with this stuff, and then it's over with, and all the guys in town suck anyway, and I'll probably find someone who's the love of my life in college somewhere else.
That
I have really good perspective on life, and nothing bothers me.
that's I can respect that. Actually, I can respect that. Do you watch anime? Sorry. Anime.
Yes, yes, I watch anime. I watch anime. I do. I really like it. It's like not everyone thinks it's cool, but I do. I like I like stuff like Dragon Ball Z's okay. I also like things like Bagushi Yuji and Akira, and I'm also like really. I mean, don't tell nobody, but sometimes on public access they'll show these tentacle shows, and it's really funny.
Woman of culture, I see.
Yeah.
Danny,
Uh,
You were mentioning some outdoor recreation.
Was I?
I said, Danny.
Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny, not Tammy. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's very nice to meet you, Tammy. Danny, we should maybe. Are any of these other people cool?
Nah, bro. Everyone here sucks, bro. Anyway, well, I'm actually all out, bro. Like, I smoked my last one, like, before you got here. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know you were gonna be in my class.
Darn.
I'm gonna buy some more from my brother tonight. We're going down to the Tanner farm. Like, there's always a party out there on Monday nights. It's a Monday night party. Yeah, we call it.
No one
Monday.
expects it. No one expects it.
No one
Yeah.
expects it. It's just, it's like Monday night, but it's like raw.
I get it. Yeah, make Monday something to look forward to, right? Everybody's always looking forward to the weekend, but
Yeah, we look forward to Monday night. Right? Anyway, yeah, Monday nights down at the Tanner farm. It's really great. Anyway, yeah, there'll be some beers and
Very cool.
I can re-up my stash from my brother. So it sucks. He makes me buy it from him.
Who's your brother?
His name's Darren Behringer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he works for that Blackburn guy. Everybody knows that's who brings in the stuff. I hear he knows El Chapo.
Isn't Blackburn? Isn't he on the neighborhood watch?
Yeah, I mean that's what he calls it. Yeah, but whatever. He helps the police chief keep the peace for the most part, and so the chief of police just kind of ignores them or whatever. It's just like
That's some
it's
good
not like-
stuff you had before I got here, huh?
yeah, bro. Really good.
Yeah, that shit hit, bro.
Chop that one up with a little LSD. Woo!
I just see Seth Rogen in the background.
Come on, Lewis.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know if you want to go to that party, bro. It'd probably be pretty cool. I can re-up my stash, and we can maybe smoke out or something like that.
That sounds fun. Maybe I can get my lame brother to come with us.
I mean, if you want to bring lame people to a party, I guess, bro. What's up with that? I mean, I haven't met your brother. Maybe he's actually cool.
I have to call him lame. He's my older brother. He plays sports.
Oh, I get it. No, he plays sports. Lame.
Yeah.
I only like one team, and that's the Raiders. Today he has a starter jacket on. It's a black Raiders starter jacket. It's all puffy. It's like a puffy jacket. All right. So, is there anything else you want to do?
No, that seems pretty good for theater class. I think we have a pretty good idea how that class goes every day.
Yeah, pretty much. So we will fade to black on the school scenes, and then we will come back to I guess Sharon. Sharon, you have driven down the street to
Block away.
a block or two away from the school. You park in one of those like angled parking spots that are like down the main road of an old town or whatever. And yeah, what do you want to do? I guess you could go to turn in your double-spaced application, or you can go sign paperwork or whatever. It's up to you.
I guess I'll go to my application since me and Peter have to sign paperwork together. I'll give him a little bit of time to get here.
Since he had to walk.
Yeah, since for some reason he didn't ride with us.
Just need some exercise, okay?
So you go into the town hall / police office. When you walk in, you see the Blackburn guy. He's there, and you also see another gentleman who's got like starting to go bald. And then you see the police chief, and they're busy talking to each other. When they see you, though, they kind of split up and go different directions. The the Blackburn guy, biker dude, like nods at you. He's got a cowboy hat now. Why not? And he nods his cowboy hat to you.
Oh, nice accessories. Okay.
Bam, yeah, bam. Have a good one. And the
You
other
too.
guy, the bald guy, kind of walks into an office that says mayor,
Ooh.
and then the police chief. I keep saying that. The chief of police.
Keef. That's what we
Yeah,
call him.
Chief Myers, Chief Keith. Chief Myers waves at you. Oh, hey, Sharon. I'm so glad to see you today. Did you bring that resume?
Oh, yep, I definitely did. Double spaced, nice, big, long 4 pages.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Like I said, the more pages, the better. I like
More
to,
experience. Yep.
yeah, more experience. And, I'm kind of guy that likes to read too.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes. He looks at your resume and he's like, oh, oh, really? Yeah, you have a lot of medical experience here, probably more than anybody in town.
yeah,
Yep.
I went to school for it. So,
Oh, yes, a very prestigious school here.
Mhm.
What school did you?
Boston Community College.
Boston Community College. Oh, so you're from Boston.
Mhm.
Nice. That's a big town, big city lady. Hmm.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I really wasn't sure if you were gonna come by. I'll take this resume. And yeah, I'll get back with you if we have a spot open.
oh, I appreciate that. I would definitely like to, be more involved in the community, but also feed my 2 children.
Oh, yeah, yes, no, definitely. I understand. A woman's, got to, alone in the world, and needs to make sure she brings in the money for her family. I get that. It's a shame that you have to, do that kind of stuff, and you don't have a man around the house to,
Well,
you
my
know,
brother hangs
look
out
at.
with us.
Oh, you and your brother
Well,
are.
actually, I have
Um,
to look after him more than anything, so it's just me.
oh,
The last guy that said he would take care of me was taking care of like 6 other women. So,
oh, 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 okay. Well, it seems like you probably need some time alone. So respect that. I respect that, and I'll get back with you if we only have one spot. It's the 911 call answerer. We get a lot of complaints about.
oh, yeah, you should definitely get someone in on that position.
Okay, okay. Well, yeah, it says here used to be a 911 response.
I was. I did that through college.
Oh, really? That Yes.
I
Mhm.
100% did that. Uh-huh.
Oh, what school did you say you went to again?
Just Boston Community College.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm just making sure.
Oh, yeah,
Uh, uh,
yeah, I see.
yeah,
You tested me. I get it. Let's
I
see.
get,
This will be
yeah.
fun. This will see. I think this will be a good, fun working relationship. Uh-huh.
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Of course, of course. What else? What else would it be? All right. So let me, let me, see what I can do, and I will give you a call as soon as if I have anything for you. And and I'll probably give you a call whenever that body wagon's gonna show up at your
Oh,
house.
that would be great. Do we have any sort of movement on when that's gonna be taken care of?
I called in down at Akron, and they said that it's probably going to take about 2 days for them to free somebody up to come down here. I mean, we are like 2 hours away. It's quite a drive, being way out here in the middle of nowhere in the woods. And with all the other recent things going on, there's just
So
they're
many animals, huh?
gonna have to bring a bigger wagon than normal.
Oh, oh no!
So
Was there
Bring a
anyone
reefer
other?
truck.
I heard the the uh the former 911 operator. I don't know if she's still here. Talking about the a hunter getting attacked too. Has there been more incidents other than just that?
oh, police business. I can't really go around saying too much, but just so you know, I feel safe. I'm here to protect you and your family, and I can do just that. You don't have to worry about the 5 or 6 animal attacks that have happened recently. There's no really, it should be fine. Should 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 be fine. Hmm.
You really did just you're very good at your job. You instilled me with so much confidence in my safety. I appreciate that.
Yes, I'm glad that you feel that way. Uh,
I definitely
this
definitely do.
this is
Definitely.
Jeckelson. I'm really glad that
Yes.
you feel that way. So anyway, like I said, I'll get back with you as soon as I figure out if that spot's open.
Okay.
All right. Catch
Well,
you around.
yeah, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
small town. It looks like we won't be able to avoid each other. So I will see you soon.
No, no, we won't.
No.
Bye.
Oh, man. Bye.
Bye.
And
I love it.
then she waits outside for Peter to
Yeah,
come near.
yeah. Eventually, you see Peter. He's sitting there like jogging down the road. What are you wearing, Peter?
Am I wearing some like neon like orange shorts and like
Neon.
like yeah, and like a bright purple tank top for my daily jog.
For your day. Oh, so you're making this into your daily jog. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You see your brother in his bright, glowy, neon jogging outfit coming down the street.
The
I
wild
guess,
'90s windbreaker.
yeah.
Yeah, you could
He
hear it
waves
before you see him.
he waves at you as he finishes jogging up.
Well, I see your sense of fashion has not dulled with the move.
And I just thought it was a good time to get people used to my presence. Gonna be jogging a lot.
It's a good
Uh,
look. I kind of wish whenever you went and bought this, you would have taken me along with you.
I mean, it was when you bought that antique toaster.
Oh, yeah, I did
Was
spend a
it the
lot of
Goodwill?
money on that toaster at the Goodwill.
Yeah.
You're right. I
Yeah.
do remember this. I do remember this now. Where'd that toaster go, I wonder? Anyway, but I guess
I
we need
did
to,
put it on the sale.
you
Yeah.
know, that's fair. I did make the boys get rid of a lot of good things. I might as well have lost some myself.
Yeah,
Well,
you also made me get rid of like 40 like documents. Like I didn't even sell it. You just made me throw it away.
yeah, because they were definitely
They were important.
full of bullshit. There was a
Still
very
kind of upset about
long
it.
one of them was just a long one that you wrote, but made it look official about how they're putting microchips in our milk that we're feeding our children, and that just didn't seem quite right to be out in the world anymore.
Have you seen the size of cows?
Yeah, they're the same size they've always been.
If only you looked at the research. So yeah,
Well, too
how'd your
late now.
interview go?
We shredded it. Oh, uh, yeah, I don't know if I want that job, but at least it's there if we need it. Maybe we'll see. Um, this is an interesting place.
Yeah, I went by the garage to drop off some papers. No one was there, so I just kind of walked in.
Oh, I saw. No, wait, did I? I saw Blackburn, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh
He was
yeah.
leaving when he came in.
I saw him leave, and maybe he'll be over there after we sign our paperwork.
Yes,
All right.
probably.
Yeah, I just walked up and and put it in the box nearby. Hopefully he checks it.
All right. So you walk across the street to the law offices, the law office of Lucas Weiss and Associates. But when you walk in, there's really just a one room with one desk, and behind that desk is an older gentleman, probably in his 60s. He looks up and he was eating a sandwich, an early morning breakfast sandwich. And he goes, "Oh, excuse me, excuse me." He stands up. He reaches his hands out to shake both of your hands. He's like, I am Lucas Weiss, Esquire, at your service. Do you need to sue anybody for malpractice, accident? Do you need to, I don't know, create a will? I can do that too. Also, I am the Junction City's only real estate agent. So if you need to buy a home, I am welcome. I have several I could show you. What brings you here?
Oh, well, we're the Jackalsons here to sign. I think maybe it crosses over in both your legal and your real estate business.
Oh yeah, yes it does. It's a real shame about Carter. He was my really good friend. We known each other for at least, I don't know, 15, 20 years. Um,
Oh,
it's just a real shock that he would go missing like that. And eventually, what can you do other than just declare them dead? It's a shame. But
yeah.
I mean, you probably don't want to hear that. I'm sure it's a tender subject for you since he was your family member. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead. I've got some paperwork for you to sign. I just need to see your IDs so that I can verify you are who you say you are. And yeah, I've got the papers here. Let me see your IDs. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah. There you go.
Okay.
I just pull out like a lanyard.
It's a what?
I pull out like a lanyard from under my tank top. Just
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah, let me take a look. Yeah, that matches up. Okay, right down here. Okay, here's the paperwork. Go ahead and sign here and sign here. Sign an initial right there. It's a big long paperwork. And he's like, "All right, well, that's all signed. And any questions at all?"
Are you a big
uh,
collector of Beanie Babies by any chance?
Do I? No, I don't collect Beanie Babies. No, but I do know that, yeah, Carter definitely did. He was a big trader of Beanie Babies. And then
Yeah.
the bottom fell out of the Beanie Baby industry pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I think he made quite a bit of money on them. I think they're pretty much worthless these days, but he had a huge collection. He was always talking about his Beanie Babies, and he like was running a forum on GeoCities where people would just talk about Beanie Babies all the time. Such a great guy.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
he was something. Right.
definitely. But I tell you what, I mean, this is such a small town. There's just you probably don't even really want to live here, to be honest with you. So, if you looking to sell the home, just let me know. I can sell it for you, get you a good price on it, so that you could, take your family. You seem like a good, like city folk, like from your accent. So what, from Boston?
Yeah, yep, that's where we were.
Oh yeah, see, I guessed it. I guessed it. But wouldn't you like it maybe being in Chicago better or something like that? But like I said, if you want to sell and get out of this little small town, just let me know. I can help you with that for sure.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll work on getting the house fixed up, get at least one of the kids out of school, and then reevaluate. It seems a shame to move them around again so quickly.
Hmm.
and so far, no one's giving me the weird eye. So
No,
it's
I
pretty nice.
don't know. Do people give you the weird eye often, son?
You used to,
They used to.
yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, there's a lot of interesting folks in this town. You probably will get the weird eye, but that's probably just because their eye is weird.
That's fair.
You know.
I'm talking
Yeah,
like a specific
weird.
weird eye.
Yeah. I'm just talking about there's a lot of cross-eyed folks in this town.
Now I've
So,
noticed there's like two of them when I was on my jog.
when you're on your you're a jogger. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good to be nice and healthy and stuff.
In
you know,
case the aliens take over. Yeah.
I said that's usually about the time he gets the weird eyes when he's talking about aliens and how
Yeah.
Bigfoot and Chupacabra are buddies, and it's all a
Lucas.
CIA cover up.
And he's starting to give you a weird eye.
See that one? There it is. You got it. You understand what we're talking about.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. We're used to it at this point. In fact, I enjoy it.
Hey, this is better than the last time I met someone. It took them pretty much like 3 seconds to give me the weird eye. I think it was the shirt I was wearing though.
Oh, what shirt was that?
It was mesh.
Yeah. Let's go through a mesh phase.
Mesh phase. It was your oh man, what was that?
My nephew Xander, he started, getting me into some music for a bit.
God, what was the name of that 90s comedian?
EDM.
Some weird techno.
So that's why me and Uncle Peter cool is because we both went to raves together.
Andrew Dice Clay. You had an Andrew Dice Clay moment, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying that there aren't any of those things, son, but there's probably not anything like that around here. There's, occasional animal attack, being in the deep woods, and every now and then somebody would go missing, but once again, it's deep in the woods. You never know.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, should we mention what we found in the shed, Sharon?
I don't know if we need to make a big fuss about that, especially when he's got such a busy day and may possibly sell our house for us sometime soon.
Wait! What did you find in the house?
All right.
A lawnmower. It was barely touched, brand new, basically.
Yeah, we actually wanted to know if maybe like next week, because we don't need it for the yard.
No.
If we
It's
could,
a small yard.
Yes,
So-
you're right. There was that big lawnmower. I don't know why he had such a big lawnmower. That's pretty weird, isn't it? But I tell you
Yeah.
what, I do have the keys to that lawnmower. Also, there should be a car in the garage. I've got the keys to that too. Here, let me get that. He rummages through a drawer, and he hands you a pair of keys to the car and the riding lawnmower. Here you go. Yeah, they come with the house and stuff. On that 5th page that you signed and initialed, that was for the vehicle.
Nah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Do we get a copy of this paperwork?
Yeah, I can have this photocopied for you. Just give me a second. He turns around. There's a photocopier. He photocopies everything. And then give me a brains check.
Brains. I can do that.
Both of us?
Sure. What did y'all roll?
Oh, I rolled a 3. I rolled
bad. That's actually a 14. Yeah.
Yeah, so Sharon doesn't notice anything, but Pete, you do notice that when he opened the drawer of his desk to get the keys for you, you saw that he had a revolver inside his desk. And then he shuts the desk drawer and he turns around. He's like, "Yeah, I can get that stuff photocopied for you." And then he photocopies all the paperwork you signed. He puts it in a folder and he hands it over to you. And he goes, "Here you go. Here's all the paperwork. I think that's about it. If you have any questions, always stop by and let me know. And if you're ready to sell, let me know too. I'll get that sold for you real fast."
All right.
Sounds like a good person to know here in town, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm here for all your legal and real estate needs. If you get
One
hit by
stop shop.
if you get hit by a truck, well, you're in luck.
That you should make a billboard that says that.
Yeah. Hit by a
Yeah.
truck, you're in luck. Just call me. Lucas Weiss, Esquire.
Just call me. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might need it.
A small
Hit by a
town
truck,
so it's
you're
a
in luck.
picture of him
Just
so everyone
call
knows.
me. Mhm.
Oh my god.
Well, hopefully that it doesn't come to that, but yeah, we will. We will definitely call you. Anyway,
Mhm.
Peter, let's go for a jog. Hmm?
I mean, you're not prepared for jogging.
It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
All right, y'all leave the office.
Peter, this is I'm not liking any vibes I'm getting from this place in general. Uh there's been so many different attacks. Now he's talking about selling houses and us not living here and going about, and it's
Do you know
just
he had a gun?
well, I didn't notice that. It seems like I don't know. And then the neighborhood watch guy is big and burly, and I don't know. I'm just weird. And let's not forget the dead body in our shed.
Yeah,
That's
that was
one.
weird.
That's a I should have listed that as the first off thing about living here.
Also, nice save with the lawnmower, by the way. Forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
Well, you know what? We could sell that lawnmower though. That
yeah,
is good.
we already need it.
Anyway, I don't know. I'm just concerned with these animal attacks and
Also, Xander could use the exercise. We get him like a scythe.
and poor Xander, he got here and immediately got a migraine. I wonder if it's something with the altitude changes or something.
I think he's just, being Xander.
Well, if that's part of being him, we gotta take him to a doctor. That's not healthy.
I hope Xander and Andrew are doing all right in school today.
Yeah.
Especially, with
You're
with Andrew.
probably fine.
Well, yeah. I'm just, especially with that girl,
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think we have anything to worry about there. Andrew's about as dense as something that's dense. I'm too tired to think of a expression currently.
dense as tungsten.
Okay, that works, I guess.
So you think
Tungsten's pretty dense. You're right.
it is dense. I was gonna say.
Do you want to stop off to see if Blackburn's there?
Yeah.
Are you gonna stop off by yourself, or Sharon? Are you gonna go with him to make sure he actually gets a job?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with for sure. Make sure at least one of us gets a job today.
So you show up at the auto workshop, and you see that the papers that you dropped off in the box out front, they're gone, and the door is flipped from out to open. So I guess you'd walk in. You hear a little ting ting ting, and from out back, you hear, "I'll be right there. I'll be right with you." And then eventually, out walks the big biker dude with the big mustache. He's like, "Oh, it's you folks. How are y'all doing?" "Oh, the Jekyllsons. Yep. Hey, I got your resume right here. It's pretty impressive, sir. Looks like you've done a lot of mechanic work and a lot of odd jobs and stuff."
Yeah, I've been, hustling all my life, as
Yeah,
kids say.
I like guys who hustle. That's what I'm saying. I like to hire men that hustle. And he gives you a wink. Like to hire men who know how to hustle, and think maybe you'd fit right in. So what I'm trying to sell you is the job's yours, son. If you would like it, um, you can start tomorrow. Um, how does wait? This is 1997. It's like how does $9 an hour sounds?
That sounds relative to the time.
That sounds still better than Texas's minimum
Yeah.
wage.
Yeah, we like to.
There's people that make that much today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, there's plenty more to make. After that, you start out with that, and you can work your way up in the organization. I mean, in the auto shop.
No, I mean, hey, you're looking to grow big. I
Mhm.
like the thought of that. Organization is a good mindset.
Yeah, yeah, we do grow big. So we'll that was a triple entendre right there.
that was excellent. That's chef's kiss.
So yeah, why don't you go ahead and you start tomorrow? Like I said, $9 an hour. We'll start you out doing some oil changes and some spark plug changes. Some tune-ups. And then, but I tell you what, we're me and some of the boys that work here. We're gonna be going out to the old Tanner farm tonight and doing some drinking. You should come with us. Get to know the rest of the gang. I mean the guys, and you know,
Oh, dang, it's like a big old family.
yeah, you come get to know some of the rest
Oh,
of
that
the.
sounds so nice. Such a tightly knit community.
Yeah. So yeah, you can come on out, and then we'll have a few beers, get to know each other, and you can get started. You know, on Tuesday. We like to, what's it called?
Like to start-
Oh, we like to work for the Mondays around here. Everybody's working for the Mondays. Some of us like to call it a case of the Mondays, even. So
Oh,
yeah.
that kind of feels like home. We were always closed on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh yeah.
They really
Sounds like
did work
sounds
for
like
kings
you
in Boston.
sounds like you work on a small town doctor's office.
Oh, I did. How'd you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I used to live in Boston too. It was called Small Town Doctor's Office. Closed on Mondays and Wednesdays. I knew exactly where
Yep,
you worked.
yep,
Well,
yep, yeah.
it's a small
10
world.
a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah. What a small world. Small world.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
just picking something down at the docks, some shipments from anyway, just sometimes you
oh, you're into
gotta
to
import. I was importing.
imports, exports. That's very
Yeah.
successful.
Yes, yeah. It was. It's very successful.
And doing
Anyway.
the big trade.
Big trade. Yeah, we grow big and we import big as well. So anyway, yeah, hopefully we'll see you there tonight. Pete, it's great meeting you. But sorry that you had a dead body in the back of your house. Such a awful way to start your day in town, I know. So
Oh, I was gonna ask someone, and I keep forgetting because I don't know why I keep forgetting about this dead body. Um, he was just he was just some drunk.
yeah, his drunk. His name was I forgot what I said earlier today. So
Don't
I
maybe
Jacob
I wrote it
Peterson.
down.
Jacob Peterson. That's right, Jacob Peterson. His wife Mildred just
Oh,
she didn't really put up with his drinking too much and would kick him out, and he'd usually just sleep in the park. But I guess being that the Jekyllson house had been empty for so long, he decided to stay out there. And you guys are kind of on the outskirts of town, so Cougar came out and got him, I guess.
well,
Them damn cougars.
The
Oh,
damn cougars. Oh, I do
ah.
hear that's what they do. Uh-huh.
They do.
Apparently a lot around here.
Well, just
Unfortunate.
recently, just recently.
Yeah. Lots of
Every
talent.
now and then, you get a rash of cougar attacks.
These damn cougar attacks.
Cougar attacks. Yep, definitely.
What
So
a
anyway,
headache.
yeah. Sometimes they're gonna give you a migraine, and you need to get that Excedrin.
Oh, do you think that? Wait, no, I'm a nurse. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway,
So, yeah,
um,
it does. And as soon as I said it, and you said, "Oh," I was like, "Wait a minute, that was nothing. That was just me joking around." So see you later. Sounds good, Pete. We'll see you
Yeah.
tonight. We can count
Yeah.
on you. We can
What do you
count
call
on-
it?
We can count on you.
Yeah, you can count on me.
All
You
right,
know.
good. Hey, you know what? What was it? Was your Sharon? Was your name?
yeah.
How's that job that Myers said he might have for you? Is that gonna work out?
Oh, I put in my application and I think we had a good interview, but he said he'd let me know.
Yeah. There's probably other options in town. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, do you have any recommendations?
I I heard the tanning place is hiring.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I heard they were hiring. The owner, I think, wants to maybe kind of start franchising and can't really spend too much time at his location. He has
That could
he
be
has
relaxing.
Yeah, he has some dreams of starting Junction City day at the beaches across the entire country. Um, Obviously, it's going to be successful, knowing him. So,
Oh, well,
yeah,
I appreciate that. I think I'm gonna go check in on that right now because that seems much more fun than
yeah, I don't blame you.
the other.
Chief Myers is a little awkward.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's a very nice way to put it. Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't tell him I said that. We work pretty closely.
Oh, no, of course not. He's a very nice gentleman, but yeah, no, very awkward.
Okay. All right. Well, I got to get back to work. See you tonight, Pete. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So he goes back into his office, leaving y'all alone. Did you want to go to the tanning salon?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over the tanning salon. Like,
All right. Y'all walk down the street to the tanning salon. You walk in. Once again, a little bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. You see these beach scenes painted on the wall. There's like 2 tanning beds. It's pretty small overall. When it rings, however, out from the back just comes this big old hulking shape of a guy. He comes out. He's got these just huge bulging muscles. He's got like a flat top haircut. He looks just like the guy that like beat the crap out of that Russian dude from Rocky that killed. You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
just like that. He's like, "Welcome to my tanning salon.
Oh, hi.
Do you have an appointment?"
No, I heard you might be hiring.
Oh, hiring. Yes, I am hiring. I need some help as I franchise out my tanning idea. It's going to be killer. So what? Hi. What is your name, little lady? Touch his hand to shake yours.
I just like my hand was so small. I'm like, oh, I'm Sharon
Oh, it's nice.
Jackson.
Nice to meet you, Sharon Jackelson. My name is Zorn. That is it. They just call me Zorn.
Oh, that's quite a
Mhm.
powerful name.
It is. They say that people with only one name were destined to be famous, and
Well,
I was
like Cher.
like just like Cher. And I
I think
too.
you could be just as famous as Cher.
I too believe in life after love. Such an amazing song. I have no idea if that was actually out by then.
Who?
So so Sharon, do you do you have a resume that I could see?
Oh yeah, I do. I printed a couple of copies. I did have to double space it because of a previous employer's request. I hope that's okay.
Oh, yeah, I will take it. But who requests double spaced resumes? It needs to all be on one page, if you ask me. Let me
You
see
know,
the
yeah, that's the way
information.
the world's going. Uh-huh. It's easier, you know. You can just look at it and you don't gotta beat around the bush and try to find the info. I'm with you. I get it.
Yes, around here we do not beat around the bush. We have Brazilian waxes as well. So that was just a tanning salon joke. Yes, Sharon, I'm seeing here lots of skills that can apply. It says here that you were a triage nurse at a big
Uh-huh.
hospital. Yes, that could be very handy around here. It
Yeah,
says here
you know, I'm
also,
not afraid of people, you know,
mhm,
bodies. Yeah.
says you were a 911 operator too. That way, you means you can use the phones.
Yes, I can
Mhm.
answer phones. Uh-huh.
Yes, that's a skill you need for this job. All right, I think I've seen enough, Sharon. Just off these, just just off the first page, I think I've seen enough. You're hired. Now,
Oh, thank you so
what
much.
is it that you want for payment?
You know, I guess just the maybe the average tanning salon rate. What would that be?
Oh, Sharon,
Is
don't.
that per appointment, per hour?
Oh no, Sharon, I pay by hour for sure, but don't undersell yourself, Sharon. You're a woman with 4 pages of resume.
Oh my goodness. It feels
I
so seen, you know.
I see you, Sharon. I see you, and I'm going to tell you what, give you $15 an hour. We're
Oh,
going places,
But
Sharon.
97, that's like $35 an hour right now.
That's
That's
good.
Who,
awesome.
That's
who is
good.
this person talking?
That's a narrator breaking through the fourth wall. The son just is like, we're about to be rich.
That was
Sharon,
oh, I think
that
that would
was
be
Vinton looking at
wonderful.
what his buddy Zorn's doing in the '90s.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you, Zorn. I do appreciate that, and I think we're gonna yeah we're gonna go places. I see this endeavor you have going far.
I'm
How
so
about that?
glad you share my vision, Sharon. I think we are going to make a great partnership. You
Thank you
answering
so.
the phone calls and setting up tanning appointments because this town likes to be tanned. And you actually think about that a little bit, and you have to actually realize it does seem to be a lot of tan people in this town. Everybody you've met has had a really nice tan.
Oh, you know, now that you say it, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Once
you
You
can.
do good work.
Pimply Kid comes of age, like that tanning bed will sort it right out. He'll look like boot leather by the time he's 30, but he won't have pimples.
Mhm. Yeah, we don't have a lot of business on Mondays or Wednesdays, though. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, no, that's actually preferable. Uh-huh.
Okay, we're most everybody's working for the Mondays and Wednesdays around here, but so they get their tanning done on all the other days.
Understandable. Uh-huh. I do prefer my tans on Tuesdays, so I understand.
Yes, I mean that's one of the perks of the job here, Sharon, is that you can have unlimited tans. Just look at
Oh,
me, and he flexes. He's just got this perfect, like almost two tan. But anyway, it's like, all right, I tell you what, Sharon, you come in tomorrow on the busy day and we will get started. I will show you everything on how to operate the tanning beds, how to take the calls, how to take the schedules. And then finally, maybe you can help me how to get the franchises.
oh, you want business advice too? Or help? Yeah, yeah.
I mean, everything, Sharon. We're going places. It can't just be me. I'm so glad that we have found each other.
You know, I am too. I've never felt this confident going into a job before.
All right. All right. I need to get back to working out in the back room. I will. That's where I also have my gym. So it's tanning salon up front. If you walk around the building, you'll see it's a gym. It's a Gold's. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a Zorn gym. Zorn's gym and tanning salon. Anyway, I'm actually getting too funny with this, and I'm losing my accent. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right.
Well,
So
Zorn seemed nice.
That was a trip. That was a trip and a half, and I loved it, every moment of it. That was
Alright.
awesome.
So
It's coming.
yeah.
I knew it was coming.
He's like, when is he showing up?
Well, I was when you said that there was a tanning salon inside the town, I thought, you know what, that should be where Zorn works. I think that'd be great. All right, so you now have a job lined up, Sharon, with someone who seems to be very fun. Pete, you have a job lined up with someone who seems like a pillar of the community.
Yeah, he seems great.
Pete,
And
one, we're finally gonna have money, but two, was it just me or I think that fella might be he seemed a little off. The
What?
mechanic, or like
Well, I thought you were talking about Zorn. I was
oh
gonna say,
no, he was wonderful.
yeah, he was wonderful. There was nothing bad about that.
No, I have no
Um,
hesitations there. No, I was talking about the mechanic. It's
I mean,
just,
he's he's just pretty busy. Probably just stressed. Maybe I don't know.
oh no, and it's not even much like it was a bad thing. It just seemed like when he was talking, he actually meant something else.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, I'm going out on a limb here, but he may have the hots for you. It
You know
seemed like
that
he was trying to cover up something and talking in some innuendos, and I don't know.
that could be it. I felt some kind of tension, but
Yeah.
I didn't think it was aggression. It
I'm
felt more
also
like
a little offended.
a partnership.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I would hope so. If he was flirting with you, it wasn't aggressive. It was more partnership related. But I'm also a little offended. I was sitting there and he didn't invite me to this party that he invited you to tonight.
I
Do I
mean,
not seem like a party gal?
no, like just straight up no. I mean, do you want to come?
Well,
You probably won't mind.
I mean, maybe, yeah, yeah. I mean, it would be nice to be able to let loose a little bit. You know, things have been a little difficult after mine and Richard split, and then dealing with the children by myself. And you know, maybe it'd be nice to have a few beers in a field. I don't know.
Like what, the last time you had bought wine, it's been like a couple months.
I moved with that bottle. I haven't even finished it.
Yeah.
It's all turned to vinegar.
Yeah.
You've just been drinking.
We had to relabel it.
Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go dust the house till the boys get out of school.
You do that.
It's all dusty.
I'm gonna finish my jog because I didn't finish.
You're gonna finish your jog.
Yeah.
Okay. So so you go running off to finish your jog. Sharon drives back to the house to spend the rest of the day dusting. On your way back from your jog, Pete, you pass by the neighbor's house next to yours, and she waves at you and says, "Oh, hey!" It's this older woman, probably in her 70s. Are you the new neighbors?
Yeah, same name though. The Jecklesons.
Oh, you related then to Carter.
Yeah. Terrible we couldn't find them.
Yeah, it's definitely a shame. I'd say about I don't know, like there was a whole rash of missing people around that time when that happened, and then when your uncle disappeared, I that kind of stopped, like the disappearance stopped, and just whoever it was that was kidnapping people, I guess, left town at that time, and it was a big relief to the community, but so sad that he went missing. We and him have been neighbors for like close to 20 years.
Yeah, he's an older man. Loved his Beanie Babies. He loved the community. Talked about it.
Yeah, he used to talk to me about them Beanie Babies all the time. He was collecting them and he was selling them. He made a lot of money off of that, but eventually he told me that the bottom fell out, and that he had to rearrange some of his finances. I think he said that he lost a lot of money and he couldn't quite figure out where it had gone. And then, about a couple weeks after that, he just disappeared. No, I couldn't, no clue. But like I said, there was some other missing people around that time, and like three years ago, like 4 or 5 people went missing. But
Who were the other missing people?
just local townies. Melissa, uh, Melissa Treadwell, and then there was Alexander Polkoleski, and there's a few others. Can't remember all their names. My memory's not as good as it used to be, that's for sure. But oh man, I remember your uncle, and we both built our houses around the same time. We have the same exact floor plans as each other, bought them from the same builders. And I tell you what, don't you just love how big the basement is? It's such a big basement. Such
Yeah,
amazing. Hmm?
it's a beautiful basement. No,
Yeah, so big and spacious. I have at least like I went and redid mine and made it into like 4 different rooms down there. But anyway, it's so nice meeting you. If you need anything, you just let me know. Don't worry about reaching out to for some sugar or anything like that.
I mean,
Now, Sonny, don't laugh at me. I meant sugar as in real sugar, not sugar as in what they do at that Tanner farm on Monday nights.
wait, what do they do on the Tanner farm on Monday nights?
Well, that's when all the kids go out there to make out. You know what I mean? Sugar.
Oh, okay.
I feel like maybe you don't know what I mean, but that's okay, son. That's okay. I'm just saying, enjoy the new home. Enjoy your big basement. I'm going inside and I'm having myself a sweet tea
with extra sugar.
with extra sugar. Now you know what I mean there, Sonny. And she walks back into her house.
This is the neighbor.
This is the neighbor, yes.
Yeah, this is the neighbor.
I'm standing outside with a box of Beanie Babies, just staring. I'm like, "You making friends, Pete?
She seems nice.
Hey, could you come here real quick?"
No, not yet. Yeah, okay, I go on over. All right.
Hey, we don't have a big basement.
Yeah, I was really confused about that. Like,
Do you wanna go check it out? Do you think there's like more Beanie Babies somewhere? Maybe, probably, right?
probably a Beanie Baby vault.
But I hope not.
Think about it. What would he do with all the extra Beanie Babies? He wouldn't just get rid of them.
We've only found 3 holidays worth, you know?
Yeah, there's at least like 9 other holidays. Where's Three Kings Beanie Babies? Like, we haven't even found any of those yet.
You guys are like talking about these.
Let's go check out the basement.
Y'all are Googling all the rare Beanie Babies just to bring them up for content.
Gotta find that Princess Diana by the end of this.
The Princess Di one's gotta be somewhere. That one's the money one. Yeah, I want to go down to the basement and flip on some lights and start looking around and be like, big, huh?
Yeah, so you go down into the basement, and yeah, it's definitely not big. It's actually pretty small. It's got your washer, dryer. It's got some boxes. The you know the furnace and the water heater and stuff like that. You look around. I guess roll me a brains.
Okay.
All right.
Damn, Taylor.
Yeah.
Damn, that's like my best stat nearly, and I keep rolling crap.
So Sharon gets distracted by what other else is in the boxes. More Beanie Babies. She kind of got distracted searching
Like,
for the
ooh,
Princess Diana. Meanwhile, Pete, you kind of look at one of the walls and you realize that this wall looks to be much newer than like the other walls of the house. How exactly you know that, I don't know. But eventually you tap.
Different texture.
Yeah, you tap on the wall. You definitely hear that it's hollow on the other side, and you find like a little like switch or whatever, like a hitch, and the wall slides away, and it reveals a kind of a dark room. You obviously can tell that with the space that opens up, you do have a big basement. But in the back of this room, the secret room, you see a weird symbol drawn on the ground in chalk. There's like an altar set up with all these melted candles. There are various cutting utensils all across the table. There's like different knives, surgical knives, regular like pocket knives, like a Bowie knife.
Oh my god.
There's even like a short sword on the table. Um,
oh,
yeah,
nice.
really, really weird. And then there is placed on a pedestal, like a big pedestal behind kind of the table, altar table, whatever. There is there's a taxidermied body of a hyena with a goat's head that's been attached to it. And the goat's head is like just all a skeleton, like goat's head is attached to it. And
Oh,
there
no.
seems to be a reddish brown dried substance on all the knives and the table and the floor as well.
I think Uncle Carter was doing some stuff.
Yeah, it looks like he's into a little bit more than just the Beanie Babies.
I think he was making his own Beanie Babies.
Oh, I thought it, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want that to exist in the world. But you did it.
Wait, what did you say?
And he was making his own Beanie Babies.
Oh, I missed that because I started thinking, oh man, I missed my chance of putting like the Princess Diana baby at the center of the table. I should have done that. And so because I was thinking about that, I missed what you said. But yes, no, yeah, maybe he is making his own Beanie Babies. Who knows?
Is it like dark in here?
Oh yeah, it's pretty dark. I mean, there is a light that's in the regular side of the basement that's caught, giving you some light, but everything's in a lot of shadow and stuff.
What are we looking at? What is this?
I don't know, but I do not think Andrew and especially Xander cannot find out about this room.
Oh yeah, no, that would be way too problematic for Xander currently. He's going through some things.
He's going through multiple phases at the same time.
Yeah. He'll find himself. He will.
What is that sigil with the chalk there?
I don't. I'm gonna. And she starts to just kind of like slowly inch in and kind of try to get a better look at like what stuff is.
Yeah, let me see if I have that image loaded in or not. I don't have that image loaded in. So the sigil, it's not like a pentagram. It is definitely a weird. It gives you a total culty vibe for sure. But yeah, it's definitely it's not just your standard pentagram. It looks kind of like a mix of a pentagram with a I don't know, some loops in it. It's hard to explain.
Here, I'm gonna post in Green Room because I have the image from all the assets that y'all sent me for the overlay. So y'all can see it.
No.
Oh yeah, that's culty.
Where's Green Room?
Oh
Oh, I
Lord.
got you. The Discord thing. I'll fix it later.
Oh, put it somewhere better too. Um, do, okay, you remember earlier when I was talking about how this place seemed really, really weird and there was lots of odd things happening. This is just further. There's been lots of hushes and people not talking when we enter rooms, and now this is going on. Um, it's a little concerning, you know.
I mean, there's probably a good explanation.
I don't think so. Not one that's gonna jive with me. No, sir.
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh God, we can't sell the house with this in here either. We're gonna have to. This is gonna. Oh man,
I mean, we can just close it.
let's just close it and decide what we're gonna do while not staring at it anymore. How about that? That'd be nice, right?
I mean,
This blood looks dried, so at least it's not as fresh as
before we close it, can I at
Mr.
least
Jacob.
grab the sword?
Oh, I mean, if you want to touch things, I guess.
Yeah, I want to grab the sword. All right.
Okay, you take the sword.
Yeah,
Nothing weird happens or anything like that. So
is there anything unique about it, or is it just like a sword?
it is it's just a sword. Looks of a very antiquish design. Um, maybe Romanesque, but I don't think there'd be anything that jumps out at you immediately that it's weird, other than there's a sword here on this weird ass table and looks like it has dried blood on it. So
I think we could probably sell this.
I love it. Y'all just going from one thing to another. No, we could probably sell this.
Where do you think Andrew got his ADD from? Runs in the family.
We could probably sell it.
Yeah, like
Uh,
out of
like,
everything.
I feel like we should just probably move, but I don't think we can move and sell the house with the dead body and also some
I mean, the
cult
dead
stuff.
body.
I mean, that's going to be on records. I
Yeah,
guess we can't super hide that,
you
unfortunately.
can't really hide that. This though, we can hide it pretty easy.
Unless the neighbor starts talking about big basements again.
And then they have a really neat surprise.
Oh, I guess they would have already bought it by that point.
Yeah, like it's out of our
Just make
hands.
sure we
Like
do open houses when the neighbor's out of town or something.
yeah, like
She seemed old. She maybe takes middle of the day naps.
yeah, like we just make it a point. Like if you hear the neighbor talking about big basements, she's kind of wacky.
Okay,
You
well,
know, she's a little
anyway, let's shut this door and
yeah.
make it
I'm keeping the sword.
very obvious. Okay.
All right. So you I just stumbled upon the pin and balls picture you posted in
Oh my
Discord.
god.
So all right, so y'all are just gonna shut the door behind it. Are you taking the sword?
Yeah, I'm taking the sword. I'm gonna go clean it.
So you're taking the sword.
There's like no other like markings other than that sigil, right? Like no text, no books, no nothing.
Yeah, no books laying around, no texts. But yeah, just that weird symbol. You know, maybe you start to think you haven't searched the house as much as you probably should have. But otherwise, yeah, nothing besides just that weird crap you just found. So you leave that, shutting the door so it doesn't look like, you know, if someone's weird neighbor didn't say, "Hey, you have such a big basement," you probably wouldn't know that was there. So I don't know. Do y'all want to call it for the time? And
I think yeah. Let's
Yeah.
I think it's a good stopping point. We can pick up next week with a barn party and some spooky goings on.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. All right.
That was a lot of fun.
Well,
Sharon's gonna let loose at a barn party until she sees her children.
Until she sees that the kids and the adults are partying at the same.
She'll be like, "Oh, this is not
that's
the
that's
escape
some
I
real
wanted."
that's a real small town like it's like
Uh-huh,
really
uh-huh.
rural, really small town kind of stuff.
Yep.
What were you gonna say, Casey?
I feel like I'm reliving my childhood at this point.
Oh no,
minus the dead body.
not the rural Midwest.
Oh, but the cult stuff fits? Okay.
Old stuff. Right. I mean, you know, you get enough churches in one small town, you start to the lines get a little fuzzy.
Let's take it like this. There was in a town of less than 10,000 people. There was 96 churches in my town.
That's too many.
That sounds about right.
well,
Yep.
okay. So you've seen one big church that I pointed out to you. This town actually has several churches. So
There you go.
And
There's just
apparently one
right
is in
here,
our
right?
basement. So there we go.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
All right. So thanks for tuning, everybody.
Anywhere could be a house of God.
Oh my God.
Some god. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night with some red markets, and we got more stuff throughout the week. So you know, just hang out, check our socials, watch all that good stuff, and then I think we'll be back here next week to wrap this up, to finish it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun.
All right, yeah, it's been a blasty blast. All right, I don't have any cool catchphrases for the end of the stream, so see you guys next time.
yeah,
Don't be a dick.
get a
Don't be a
time.
dick. Get a time.
Get a time.
Good time.
Bye, guys.